Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the grand final of a tournament that I am hosting. It is the $645 prize pool 1v1 20k tournament, the first ever 20k tournament. And that is not prize money, that is start cash within the game. So typically we start with 10k. We had really good sign-ups for this. I'm going to show you guys the brackets now, give a final shout out to the sponsors as well before we then get into this grand final. So as listed here, this is the very first 20k tournament. We've used lots of brand new maps on this as well. I didn't play in this as the host because I think you know, when you're hosting and you may have to make a decision on like a mismatch or something, it's good to not actually be in it. So we've had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th round and we are down to the final two. It is Fargo against Marakar, and we will be kicking things off with a vanilla GLA mirror on Damned Scorpion. That is a remake of Sand Scorpion, but with a dam on it. We'll have a look at that when we get into it. Prize money is as follows. So both players have a guaranteed $200 for making the grand final. The winner of this set today goes away with $350, so that is not bad, is it? Starting off with the sponsor shout out. So Zanboa, who sent me a lot of funds actually to make different tournaments, and between a 2v2 All-Stars set we did last year, a 2v2 tournament I hosted recently that has concluded, the Yota Nation Top 6 1v1 tournament, and that's what I've basically used his prize money across, and he sent it all to me and basically said I want to see high level games. So I hope I've ticked that brief. Whether it's been the 1v1 Yota Nation tournament, which was actually hosted by Dominator, the 2v2 All-Stars I think was epic. We need another round of that really, because they were really, really high level sets. The 2v2 Blast from the Past, and then this, hopefully we've got a lot of good games there. AK Baloney, as always, huge shout out to him. Been supporting 0 Hour for a long, long time. Oxygen as well, crazy support. Alfie Ace and Jazz as well. Coming in with some support for this tournament, appreciate it too. Alfie Ace is actually going to be co-casting this final with me, so I will give him a call in due course. And here is the bracket. So 64 players. Actually, this tournament's not been going on too long. It kicked off in sort of mid-November, and we're at the conclusion now in early January. I actually think that's really good, considering we've had a winter break as well as tournaments go. So I'm going to say that's a huge success, but let's have a little look at the paths of both players. So this is where we are at the moment, Marakar Fargo. So Marakar beat Dominator in the semi-final. There is a third place match, which we need to organise as well. Winner of that will take away $95. So Marakar 6-2 Domi. He 5'd1 Pepsi. He 5-0'd Adu. He 5-0'd Popo. And he 4-0'd Radar. So a pretty convincing route to the final there from Marakar. Fargo, meanwhile, 6-3'd Lift Truck, who actually beat Tumstep Lift Truck in the quarterfinals. So, yeah, interesting set of results there. Fargo then 5-1 SBL. He 5-2 Exile. He 5-3'd Shay. And he 4-0'd King Zero. So, arguably, I think Fargo's had a harder route there with Shay early on, SBL. The winner of Lift Truck Tumstep, and then here we are. It's going to be a best of 11. So I think, yeah, other than the map pool, which you can see there, and we'll see a lot of that in the game as well, I think I've not missed anything there. So let's jump back into the game, and I'm going to give Alfie a call just to check how things are his end, because I know it's not always been easy for him with Discord calls, but I think that's with streaming specifically, actually. So he should be fine today, actually, with a bit of luck. Welcome everyone in the chat, by the way. There is a poll up, so you're welcome to vote in that. Hello, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? Yeah, I'm good. How are you doing?
Yeah, thanks for the invite. It's made my day.
Oh,
Thank
nice. Yeah, I was just showing basically the bracket and a little bit of the tournament rules. I've given the sponsors a shout out, so I'm pretty much there. We're a little bit early, but I wanted to be early really. Fargo's already in the Radmin warming up, so that's good. He's here. I think Marakar's around as well. And it gives us just a few minutes to have a chat about what you think of this format, because I know you've done a lot of streams, which I appreciate throughout this tournament, and you've had some good sets as well. What have you made of the 20k?
Yeah, I'm quite amazed it's taken so many years for someone to think it up, to be honest. But I'm glad you did, because you're the first to have done this with 1v1, and I think it's been really, really good, as in the different build orders. Just to take a screenshot of 5 dozers on China
yes.
coming out is quite
funny.
Something. Which yeah, it is. You can do with the big eco maps. You know, to get those dozers out, to get onto that, get that eco pumping for China. And I like the way that China's been leveled up more, made more equal, because of the 20k, it seems.
Yeah, I think it does change the balance, but you're right, in 21 years when we've entered a game, and if I enter a game, you've got the option of starting cash 5k, 10k, 20k, 50k. It's just interesting, nobody tried this before, really, but there we are.
Yeah, I think it shows sometimes how we can get set in our ways, yeah, I'm glad you did to think of this format, because I don't think it will be the last of 20k tourneys in 1v1. I also like the new maps that Dominator has been much involved with, the dams, and you know, these new maps that have come out.
I feel this is definitely a two birds with one stone here, in the sense that it's not just a new format, there's a load of new maps as well, so it's like 2 new things for the players to sort of navigate, really. One thing which actually people were curious about at the start of this tournament, but I think we have our answer as we see who made like the later rounds, was how the 50k pro players would sort of get on in this format, because there is a 50k scene of players who like team games, but they also like 1v1 50k. And they are no joke in that format. I mean, we've seen in some of the 3v3 50k tournaments that they've done very well and beaten experts. But the answer we have in the 20k is that the 1v1 experts are still the 1v1 experts in this format when you look at the later rounds, because there was no shocks, really. We had Tom Steps, Lift Trucks, Dominators, Marakars, Fargos, all making that last bit of the tournament, really. We didn't have, I would say, any 50k pros making it to the later round. I think some put up some good fight. I think Afan was the one who went deepest into the tournament, but he got beaten by Memphis. I think you streamed that, actually, didn't you? Afan is a 50k player, and he narrowly lost to Memphis, I think.
Yeah, I streamed Memphis against Prodigy.
Yeah.
I think that was the round 1 game. I'm not sure. I can't remember if I did the...
I think you did, because there was a bit of drama of him. I remember specifically because I remember he didn't show up initially. Do you remember that? And then he appeared like 20 minutes later or something. He got the wrong time or something. Yeah. Yeah.
That rings a detention bell in school. Yeah, you're in detention for being late. Yeah. I remember now that you say that. I think also with the 20k, it's good to see the build formats when they tech up faster as well with that extra money. Yeah,
I mean, build order wise, I like, it's brand new, and I've only played a handful of 20k games myself, and that was in build up to your challenge event. But yeah, I think you can basically instantly tech with any faction. Palace, Propaganda for China, or Strat Center for USA, really. So yeah.
I mean, I'll still be 10k my favorite, but I really like when these new innovations, new metas come along. It's great for the game.
Chat's saying you're a little bit low. Okay, yeah, I've got you up to... For some reason you're on 80% user volume, but you're now on 100%. Okay, that should be better now.
Excellent. Alfie on 100%.
You sound louder to me now as well. Yeah. I don't know why. Maybe when we've chatted before, you've been on your phone, haven't you? So I don't know whether that's why I maybe reduced it. No idea, but it should be good now.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm just looking at your levels when you speak, and they are good. I'm just looking at my Streamlabs. Yeah, okay.
Sounds good. Do you regret not being able to play in this at all, or are you quite happy to sit back and watch it play out?
I regret more over the 2v2 Blast from the past. I really like that format, to be honest. With the matchups, and they're like old school matchups of Air and Nuke, and China matchup. So yeah, I mean that I was really like jealous over not playing. For this one, I don't know. I mean, it's new, so it would have been fun, but
Yeah.
I have to admit, on a 1v1 perspective, after the World Series, I've, I don't know, I haven't played as many 1v1s.
Yeah.
My first love's always been team games, so I've been doing more of that, really.
Oh. Really? Oh, I didn't realise that.
Yeah, when I first played 0 Hour, I was what they'd probably class as a low pro in 1v1. In today's terms, and I was a team player, and I wasn't in OOE in the first months. I was in a different clan, and through basically 2v2 clan wars with my 2v2 mate, we knocked OOE off first spot, which they weren't too happy about.
Really?
And,
oh my!
Yeah, we did it basically by winning 2v2s, and I was dodging the 1v1s. But after that month, they actually recruited me, and I started to play a little bit more 1v1s, and I was surrounded by good 1v1 players as well, so I actually got better in that. But I started off as a team player, really, and I still prefer the team game over the 1v1. But
oh wow, that's news to me. So who was fundamental then in recruiting you to OOE?
The original founder. So I mean, I've sort of, if you like, taken the reins of it in recent years. But the original founder was 2 Australian guys, actually. A guy called Mirage and his close mate called Trojan. They were very funny, actually. Very funny. Good players. They founded the clan. So it was originally an Australian clan, like 2 or 3 Australian players. And then Spalding was in there before me, because he was a CCG very, very good player. And the original Generals, he was probably top 3 of all time in that. And I mean, in those days, the clan war rosters weren't like limits of 4, and it was so active, you could have like 8 in a clan. So... I eventually got recruited in there, and along with a couple of good American players as well. There's a chap called Mr. Joe, who is actually in the world right now a complete celebrity in the poker scene. He's like I think he's broken records in how much prize money he's won in poker. He's like top in the world in poker. So he was a clan member, a guy called Mr. Joe, and a couple of other Americans as well were in there, so they were like the original players, really. And then I got recruited into that, and then a little bit later, Dackle got recruited into that as well.
Know that name. So that was a good few years ago then, back in that day.
Yeah, I mean that was, so I think 0 Hour started in like November-ish time, 2003. OOE won the first couple of months of Clan War, wasn't in it, and then I think it was January 2004, believe it or not, where they got knocked off their perch and they didn't like it. And I think I got recruited in February of that year, and I mean, we're talking about staying stuck in formats. I mean, everyone pretty much played Tournament Desert in those days if it was 1v1, and everyone played Fallen Empire. So that was literally the scene, really. And Big Size was around. I mean, he's granny like me. He was there. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. So
looks like the guys want to do a lag test then before we start.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Fargo. Is Fargo here?
His name's here. But he's
just not clicked
pretty
accept,
quiet since coming in. Yeah. He's probably in a yoga pose, the lotus or something at the moment.
Should we ask him? Alfie wants to know if you're in the lotus pose. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep on the right side of Mr. Fargo if I can help it.
I think with your meetup, you're fine now, aren't you?
Yeah. We mellowed a bit there, so that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I hope he's on his A game today, just to make it a better final. To make Marakar sweat a bit.
What's your prediction then for this? There is a poll going on in the chat, which is overwhelmingly going one way. But what's your prediction?
Yeah, I've not seen that poll at the moment. What is it? A best of 11 or 13?
It's best of 11. This, yeah.
11.
I mean, when I set the best ofs from the start, we didn't know if like 20k games would last longer. So I ebbed on the side of caution in terms of set size, because, you know, in 10k we could have even best of 15s, can't we? But I just saw that could go on forever. But actually, the 20k games haven't been dramatically longer, have they? Really?
No.
So
no, I've noticed not much difference really. I mean, Bookie's favourite, of course, would be Marakar, but I've seen Fargo go with, you know, run with him and beat him on the odd occasion in tournaments. So it's not impossible, that's for sure. I think it just depends which Fargo turns up today. If he beats himself up too much and, you know, stresses a bit too much on that, or if he's more chilled and on it, because he can do it. Oh, man, it's a hard one to call. Head goes with Marakar. I want Fargo to really do well to make it a great final. But yeah, I think Marakar, I would, if I was polling, Marakar, as the favorite.
Yeah, I think he's looked dominant in this format. I mean, we don't have a massive amount of like data because this is like the first tournament of it, but he won your challenge, didn't he? He won your invitational.
Yeah.
And he's looked pretty convincing in the whole tournament. And I think, like, for fun games as well, you know, like Lift Truck, for example, made the final four, and we might find out if he's third or not in the third place playoff. But for fun games, I think he's been getting some big scores against Lift Truck, so he does look very formidable in this format. But you never know. I mean, Fargo, it's never easy against him, is it? Because in a set, he'll give everything in terms of, well, we'll see how long it takes, but I'm anticipating a little bit of fireworks.
These two aren't the best. They aren't the best of friends, to put it mildly.
No.
I'll be surprised if there isn't something along the lines with a bit of flame in here and there.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like to see sometimes, you know, the underdogs. I wouldn't. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it, calling an expert master an underdog? But you get that, and it's great finals when Fargo's on it. Put it that way.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah, I think I don't know. Like if it was 10k and it was Liquid Cold, Vendetta, Imminent Victory, and Snowy Drought, I think that could be, you know, a lot closer. They're the Fargo maps, and it's a format he's played more. But in this 20k where build orders aren't quite figured out, Marakar's extremely good with macro as well in terms of late game and the economy and stuff. So yeah, but we'll see. You never know. Stranger things has happened.
Yeah, the man's here.
He did get stuck in a yoga pose.
He needed a crane to get him out of it. No, he's a very athletic looking man, is Fargo. He's very tall as well.
Right. Hello, Toby Rama in the chat. Right, we'll just do a little lag test. I mean, I think this will be fine because we've got 3 UK locales here.
Yeah, I got good setup as well. So
I never know how it works with the connection sometimes. Like, Legionnaire always tells me I'm a good host, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
I have no idea how it works, but...
Well, when you host the Vivid games, you're the only one normally you can get a reasonable latency.
When we play just us, me and Vivid, it's like 10.
Yeah.
But then, if you add a third player and you get the wrong host, it can be not good, actually, So it's weird how that works,
I really like this map. I love the colours of the way this map's been redone, and the dams are good as well.
Yeah, so I was just actually saying about this map before I gave you a ring. So it's a remake of Sand Scorpion with a couple of dams in each corner. And a bit of extra money, isn't there? There's crates in the north of the or the top right island, which there wouldn't be in the original. So
no, a bit less on the island on the left, I think, innit? Because on Sand Scorpion it's 60,000 in it, combined 2 docks.
Probably, So and these are just crates. So Fargo says he's ready. We got to 15, but I actually don't think it would be that much better anyway. We are connecting to Qatar there with Marakar, so I think that's
we had a minute
normal.
and a half as well, which is a good amount of time to to test on.
Yep.
Good. Yeah, it's, I think Marakar will have the extra incentive with his desire for the interview at the end as well. King of the interviews, isn't it, Mr. Marakar?
Yeah, I mean, usually Marakar's down for an interview whenever, but I think especially today he'll be up for an interview. Yeah.
Especially against his arch nemesis, one of his big rivals as well. That'd be good.
I think there's a little bit of troll from Call Me Sam in the chat saying who's the co-caster, but he knows. I think he knows. Yeah, he's just being cheeky.
Sam the man. Yes.
Yeah. Right, so it's a GLA mirror to start things off. You could introduce the first player if you like.
Ooh, there's an honor. So, in red, we have the mighty Marakar, the Prince of Egypt, bottom right on this excellent new map.
And in the top left in the blue, with vanilla GLA, it is Fargo.
Yeah, vanilla GLA mirror.
Yeah. Has it been snowing where you are, by the way? We are having, even now, a little bit of a sprinkle of snow. We've had...
Perish the thought for us southern softies here in the southwest of England.
You've not had any snow? Okay.
No, very rare we get it where I live. Up on the hills you might see it, but yeah.
Mr. Unknown wants a new poll of how many games will Fargo leave without saying GG. Oh dear. And Lift Truck's being naughty, saying it's laggy, please replay cast.
Yes.
Naughty, he likes a bit of drama. So yeah, with this extra cash, you can basically go as both players are, like 2 arms dealers straight from the bat. Marakar's also getting a TT and dropped his palace instantly, so that's what we were talking about before the game. And he does seem faster than Fargo here. Fargo's only just finished his arms dealer. Yeah,
Fargo's got a good position in the centre already.
That's actually, it does look like Fargo's prioritised map control over speed of getting his arms dealer up, yeah. If we look at the mini-map, the blue looks better actually, doesn't it, at the moment, in terms of the control. But
there's a tech coming out right from Marakar now.
Yeah, that should... Oh, he's not paid attention there. That should deny the tunnel, yeah. So actually, Marakar has full control of the top island now. And he might even get full control of the bottom island, as there's another tech there. Yeah. And the... Oh, it's a TT. Yeah, he does have full control. Yeah.
Wow.
And there's a tech in the base of Fargo. Was that the... Oh, wow, he's messed his box up.
Oh, my goodness.
He's messed it. And it's a TT. Oh.
Arm stealer.
That actually could have been worse for Fargo, because the arms dealer's only to the hole. Oh, well, never mind.
Oh, he's got the suppliers.
never mind. Never mind, yeah. That is bad for Fargo, yeah.
Oh, Fargo's in Marakar's base, trying to get a TT on. I don't think he had... Well, it's a lot of terrorist splatteroonied there, but it looks like the building survived the supply.
Something weird happened there, yeah. It looked like 4, yet the supply survived. Now, is Marakar paying attention in that top island? Because he's trying to... Yeah, he is. He's denying that scaffold. And actually, pretty bad for Fargo. But the one way Fargo could get back is that tunnel in the bottom left. Do you see that? Getting up.
Oh, yeah.
Marakar seems to have missed that. Although Marakar goes straight to it now.
Oh, he's coming back now. Yeah.
Oh, wow. He shot through the building there. That was weird.
Oh, my. Yeah. Magical GLA text.
So the only thing Fargo's got going for him is he is on a couple of oils, or he will be. Whereas Marakar's later with that. And he has got the mid, but I do think you need a presence in at least one corner on this map. Yeah,
a bit too much left and right over the centre. I mean, if he didn't have that centre, he'd be in dire straits.
Yeah. Oh, Fargo TT in that mid-tunnel. Well, he's not in real danger now of losing the middle position, but how is Fargo going to get presence in the corners? He is getting a tunnel up in the north path there. Pathway.
Yeah. Trying to just bunker that choke point. I wonder if we'll see the dams go at all. I mean, I guess it depends on how much a player gets the eco, isn't it, and control of the top right and bottom left.
I mean, one massive factor here is Fargo's only just started his palace. It's on 30%, whereas Marakar's already getting his first black market.
Grief, yeah.
There was a TT there, which... Okay, he actually got Marakar's oil.
Yeah.
So even with 2 techs there, he managed to get that through. So that is a success for Fargo.
See a buggy out for Marakar, just disappeared into the tunnel. So we'll be seeing them soon.
Yep. That, I believe, is another TT from Fargo, going for Marakar's other oil there. Marakar's pressing on that north tunnel, so might not be paying attention to this.
Oh, he's going for the tunnel with the TT. He got it as well, rather than the oil.
The thing is, Marakar does have another tunnel, though, so I think he maybe should have gone for the oil there. I think it would have been better. But which position do you prefer? I think I prefer Marakar's. Faster palace, both islands.
Yeah. On buggies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is one oil behind, but I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of crates that he's going to be on ahead of Fargo.
Yeah, he's collecting from both sides of the crates on the left-hand side as well, so...
Yeah.
Needs a few more workers on the top of that supply collection, but...
I just think for Fargo, that palace was very, very late. I mean, we were talking about this start cache. You can basically drop your tech down instantly, which he didn't do.
Yeah. No. That's an oversight, quite a big oversight, that one.
I mean, there's a lot to do early on in this start cache. He has TT'd and all there because you're sending workers out everywhere, and you can easily forget to make a palace because it's something you typically wouldn't do in 10k. When you go on like autopilot mode, it's just something you don't do in 10k. But yeah, here I think it's a must really. Marakar TT'd Fargo's oil there.
Oh yes, in the middle.
Fargo's quite famous for when he has a control of an oil, he puts like a circle of tunnels around it. Have you seen him do that before?
Not really noticed. He's got another tech sniffing around, trying to get into Marakar's base. Oh, TT on the black market. Only down to the hole though. Oh no, he got it. He got it with
and
the
he
tech.
got a quad there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of time, isn't it? With this eco that Marakar's on, he's well, a lot of the oils have been taken out though.
There's just one remaining, which is Fargo's, but it could go down here. I think it will almost certainly go down here. Yeah, Fargo, he'll be upset by that because he was just trying to camp that position up, and it comes in from the one route which he didn't really have cover. So that one advantage Fargo had, he has now lost because it's essentially 2 supplies versus 5. That's the situation right now. Which sounds pretty dire when it's said like that, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
Huge. And we all know how important eco is for these, for spamming the units and getting your armies rolling.
Yeah.
Man, that's quite a line on the top right. Marakar's got that line of red occupied buildings on the line of tunnels.
Super safe.
But Fargo's pressing though. He's got a battle bus looking to get in.
That's a bad engagement. I don't think Fargo will do it, but one thing you could try, and I actually don't know whether a bomb truck kills the dam in one go, but if you could somehow sneak a bomb truck through... Oh, Fargo's actually sneaking a TT through in the top right.
Yeah,
I was going to say, if you blow the dam, I think you can flood the entire engine. Yeah.
Look at all those terrorists. Man, I've not seen so many.
What are they doing? They can't hit it. Uh-oh.
They're bugging out.
Uh-oh. Look at... Oh, okay, he's done it.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
He didn't need that many. He only needed like 3, interestingly.
Right. Yeah. Has some effect. That flooding is great. The supplies are surviving though, don't they? So
yeah. So all it really does is destroy the buildings and a couple of tunnels. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to have seen perhaps one of the supplies taken out by the flood. Leave the other one.
Well, I was going to say a bomb truck maybe was what I was going to suggest. Is it if it's possible to sneak that through to?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that RPG! He's swimming. He somehow got through the water in the top right. I don't know how that happened.
Navy SEAL in disguise. Oh dear, wrong army. Oh, Marakar's going with a Scud.
Yeah. And how many markets has he got? Oh, it's 2 Scuds actually. 1, 2, 3 markets as well. Versus Fargo's 2. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with Fargo to not bother with any Scuds at this point. I think you've just got to try and get a big blob of army and try and break a position somehow. But, you know, Marakar's even winning the XP race quite significantly.
Yeah, he's got a big blob of buggies and a Jarman in tow.
Yeah.
Fargo, but Marakar's not short of buggies either. Well, man, it'll take some turning for Fargo to take this one.
Oh, yeah. But, you know, he might be just staying in the game, practicing the buggy micro, you know.
Yeah. Talk of buggy micro. Do you see the 2 buggies on a suicide mission in the middle from
that was Marakar's, yeah. I can see the remains. Yeah.
Oh dear.
I think Fargo's better off going in the top right. There seems less tunnels there than there are in the bottom left.
Yeah.
But it's a rock and a hard place, isn't it? I mean, where do you actually push into? I mean, there's nowhere.
Yeah, I think you're right. That it looks the right with those buildings taken out by the dam break. You know, a bit easier to perhaps try and get through.
Dodgy pop there from Marakar, but there's a bus. Ah, that's going to put in some work. There is a Fargo Jarman, though.
Yeah, he got a few RPGs there.
Oh, Marakar's still TT in tunnels, yeah. Oh. Yeah. I mean, it's finesse for Marakar. I mean, I wouldn't bother with that sort of stuff at this point. I mean, you're so far ahead. You just have to hold on to your positions and wait for the Scud timers to drop down, you know?
Yeah, he's 2 up now. Angry mobs out from Marakar as well.
They're pretty annoying. I mean, you want to commit to buggies only, and you got this random mob in the way. I mean, look, it's going to absorb a lot of rockets.
Yeah. Which
could have been used on a tunnel. And you got to deal with him, because look at that. That one mob was actually gunning down that buggy there. So you do have to deal with these mobs. The DPS is ridiculous on them, actually. Have you seen how quick they take out buildings as well?
Oh, yeah, it's like a knife through butter. I find it amazing how good they are against overlords as well.
Yeah. I remember I had a challenge, I forget who it was against now, but I'm going back a while. And angry mobs are particularly good in the... Fargo lost his Jarman there. They're particularly good against infantry. So if you're GLA and you get a palace, like when you get angry mobs, quads, Jarman, Scud launchers, there's not really anything Inf Scott against that. And I was thinking to myself, so I was making all these mobs. I remember the map, it was on Vendetta, and I'm thinking, why are they doing nothing? But I actually forgot to get the upgrade from the palace, so it's amazing how they go from basically useless if you don't have the upgrade to ridiculous if you do. So it's quite funny,
Yeah, those AK-47s. What is it? They chuck Molotov cocktails, isn't it, before they're upgraded? Something like that?
I don't know what they weren't doing anything. It was like a bit of a water hose. They weren't damaging anything when they got the upgrade,
Yeah, those 2 Scuds are quite close together as well, aren't they? If they eventually get to fire, which they probably will.
Yeah, I mean, Marakar's got at least 2 radar vans scattered around. So at this stage, you're scanning your opponent's base, I would say, in advance to just get a bit of intel on where you want to strike. And typically, most players are going to hit the palace. So if he actually scans the base, he's going to see the palace and a couple of markets. So that position there is a good one. Yeah,
it's got a mob moving in on the left-hand side on tunnels. Marakar.
That's the thing with mobs. You just make them and attack them, and you don't even have to look at them, and they can get a lot done. Yeah.
They respawn as well, don't they? If you don't kill them all, they come back to haunt you. I wish they could go in the tunnels. That would be great if they could.
Ooh, can you imagine
popping
them out of a sneak attack? You could really.
Oh yeah, that would be OP, wouldn't it? Yeah.
I mean, look, this is just so annoying for Fargo because he's, as I say, he's having to waste all these buggy shots on this one mob. And they're coming in from different directions, and really, he wants to be using those buggies to actually make a bit of progress on the tunnels. But I mean, it's almost irrelevant now because like Marakar's mined out both islands. So, I mean, this is over. I think
it's got a mob in the middle as well. Little mob there, showing off, waving his guns around.
Did Fargo just lose his Jarman again? I think he did. Yeah, that's a Marakar Jarman. So when you start with a mirror like this in a random reverse, often it can be quite an important win because at least in 10k in random reverse. You know, if you get a load of what I call 1-1 matchups all the way to 6-4, if it's the best of 11, then you're happy. But the thing about 20k is, as you said before, I do think that games can be won with a lot of matchups now with this much eco. It is 1-0 Marakar, no GG from Fargo, so...
Yeah, if we had a poll, that would be -1 or +1, whatever way the poll was worded on the GGs.
And look at the eco difference in the end. So Fargo basically with, well, Marakar with double what Fargo had there in terms of economy.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I won't end the poll just yet because I've got a 2-minute delay. And when I end the poll, they'll see that in the chat and they'll know the game's over. So I'll wait a little bit.
Who's in front at the moment, or need I ask?
It's 74% for Marakar, 26% for Fargo, which I have to say is not really... Marakar says he must have missed a GG. It didn't really shift that in terms of during the game. You know, some people might think, oh, Marakar's winning, I'm going to vote Marakar. It was kind of 76 before the game started, so...
That's a heavy swing for Marakar. I'd have it perhaps a little bit less than that, probably 65-35, something like that, perhaps. But I can understand guys going with that one.
Yep. Well, did I cast Marakar versus Dominator? I think I did, and so people on this channel will have seen that, and Marakar looked pretty convincing in that. So.
Yeah,
I think it's a reasonable vote. Especially based on that first game. So, yeah. Well, I'll end.
It's Fargo's choice now, isn't it? The loser of the first game.
It is. Yeah. It is. Did he host, or are we just all? Are we just all waiting for each other? I don't know.
Just a funny thought, Fargo in a room on his own.
Yeah.
He'd flame himself, though.
Let me have a look. No, okay, he's not. He's just there. He's just there, okay. Just thought I'd have a look. Hello, Machiavelli. A.k.a. I call him Georgie Boy, because that's his name.
Yeah. He's just recently asked to come into the big pro tournament hosting end of January, so it's good to have him in that.
All right, yeah. AKA's Magic. Oh. Why does he not have that? Fargo does not have the map. Do we have to restart game with transfer? Because what we don't want is a mismatch during this, you know what I mean?
So is it all of us have to restart, or just...
We'll let Fargo host, and then we'll restart. I do think we should restart, yeah.
Yeah. It's no big deal to do that. I can't get in at the moment.
Should be open now.
Yes, I'm in. Yeah, I like this map. I do like this map. It's it throws up some interesting games, I think, because the eco's not huge. So
yeah, Dommy's updated something here. So that is something which has been nice with this tournament. I know there's more versions of the map, but I think they're more, how to say, cosmetic changes than actually gameplay changes. So they could...
yeah.
Somebody's mentioned particle effects previously. I don't know what that means,
Yeah.
particle effects, but that's been corrected, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah. Oh wow! Someone in chat says hello, ExCaL, and regards from Bangladesh. We have 0 hour all over the world. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Interesting.
Excellent.
Right, I'm going to restart my game there. I think you have to as well, just in case.
Yeah, I will.
And someone else in chat says, is this the final? It is. It says grand final. It is the final. Yeah.
So first to 6, isn't it, on a best of 11 today?
First to 6, winner takes $350. That's not bad.
Wow,
for...
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the runner-up get today?
They get 200. I mean, that's...
Well, that's good.
Guaranteed. So, I mean, it's not bad, that, is it? Yeah.
No. Excellent.
Right, I think everyone has the map now. And... yeah, everyone's restarted, okay.
And looks like they're staying in, are they?
Yeah, I think they are. Oh!
Talk super well.
I've got a feeling, and I'll introduce Fargo because my screen's there. I think Marakar will like this matchup. But we start in the bottom left in the blue. Mr. Fargo with the GLA Toxin.
And red. Whoa, Marakar in red, unusually. Normally likes his cyan. We have Super Weapon and General Alexis Alexander, Blonde Bombshell. Very nice.
I think he sometimes goes red when his opponent is blue, just so there's not a colour clash. I think he's actually just being helpful for the viewers, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's good of him. Yeah. Do you know, it's funny with this 20k at the start, it's like a lag test, isn't it? At times, all the scaffolds going up.
Yeah.
At the beginning.
But I think Marakar, as I say, will be very happy with this matchup because he does like his super weapon. And he is loading up a dozer. And he's probably going to drop that in the bottom right, towards these oils.
Yeah,
I think
once the oils,
if you put an EMP there, I don't even think the GLA can stop it, you know. Like,
yeah, Fargo's sending a worker, but obviously...
again,
it's take some time.
If I was tryharding and was playing in this, I'd test the timing, for example. So, like, what is the quickest the GLA tech could get down there and deny that versus the EMP?
Look at that Ranger drop. He's dropped a Ranger as well from that Chinook, man. That's classy.
There's just no way you can stop it.
Look,
it's at 70%, and Fargo's tech's only just out. Yeah. So that's like a guaranteed seal-off of oil there, which...
Yeah.
I mean, Fargo can do the same in the reverse, I suppose. So...
Yeah. He's got a crush on the tunnel in the middle as well that Fargo was trying to get up.
Yeah.
Occupied that tower.
He has got a terrorist which might... No, it won't kill the oil in the Marakar's base because there's 2 Rangers there.
Yeah.
But 2
tech
techs
coming in behind.
Wow, Marakar literally has 2 MDs to cover both oil positions. And a tech's been denied in the bottom right oil as well. So everything going in favour of Marakar at the moment. Fargo's early harass not really doing anything. And a second EMP going up in that bottom right. I mean, how do you even clear that? I mean, the best way is probably to try and get in the base somehow, but I don't think Fargo can get in the base. There's an EMP lockdown everywhere.
What about coming in from Marakar's side? Two terrorist TTs.
Yeah,
one for the oil.
On that right flank almost. He's trying in the top side now, but another EMP there, and there's another EMP going up in the mid. I mean, Marakar could almost just rush alphas at this point. He doesn't really even need to get that many Vs out.
He's got a strat center on 30% as well, Marakar now, so...
Fargo trying to gun down that oil. He'll kill a dozer.
He's got a third EMP going up on the 2 oils as well.
Yeah, I mean,
Grief.
the only way of clearing that is either an angry mob or terrorist rallies or trying to get the super weapon offline.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Fargo could make a barracks down there and just start rallying terrorists. That would be one way to do it.
He's got a tech heading over that way, just a solitary tech though. Yeah. Popped terrorists? No, they've all gone. Man. Wow. That got taken out so quick. Palace on the way for Fargo, 90%.
Well, he has been faster with that Palace this game, but I mean, when the super weapon's already on a strat and you're the GLA, you feel pretty bad because you know alphas are on the way, basically.
Yeah. Marakar going with a particle, early particle.
Oh, has Fargo somehow tried to sneak in a tech on the oil there? He has, but his tech's been blocked, or his terrorists have been blocked by the shut down tech there, but he will get 1 oil, so
he got one, yeah.
Considering there's 4 EMPs there, I think he'll take that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the way we spoke about, wasn't it? To try and get in, and he managed it.
Yeah.
Our first bit of success, really, for Fargo, along those lines.
He's got another tech going through the middle. Maybe he just takes the EMP there. Oh wow, he didn't even get
particle. Second particle going up for Marakar, not going airfield then, and Auroras at the moment.
He's
now an airfield.
Yeah, he's dropping it now. Yeah.
Or this EMP might get taken out though. Yeah, Fargo took out an EMP just in front of the airfield.
But I think Marakar's fine with that. I mean, EMPs are only $900, so it's literally like losing an empty V, and you've saved your oil. I mean, you would take that.
I was thinking just a bit more. It just opens up. That's the only way in for Fargo at the moment. Nothing, no EMPs. Although he's bringing a dozer over now. Marakar I reckon they'll try and seal that off again with another EMP.
Yeah. Yeah, Marakar's prioritised not letting anything in and just getting the particles up and then going alphas.
Yeah.
And it's so far working out. I mean, Fargo's now going to try and out-camp Marakar. He's dropping 2 scuds of his own, but...
Right.
Can you out-camp a super weapon on 3 oils? I think it's pretty difficult. Auroras. Yeah. I don't think you can.
Yeah. There's a 3rd particle going up for Marakar now.
There's that 3rd one. Oh, yes. Yep. I've just seen it. Oh, there's a Colonel Burton in the middle as well. Look at that. And that's just giving Marakar more XP there. He's on his way to level 3. And it's only going to take a couple of alpha hits on tunnels and stuff. And then you've got Spectre, you've got A10 if you want it. Or Pathfinders. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen an angry mob, I think, in the bottom right, just rallied there. See if it clears that position.
Oh, there's a mob on the way. I just seen it pop out, birthed from the...
He has got the upgrade, yeah.
Barracks, yeah. He's going to have his first scud on the screen.
Seeking saying there's the scene of 0-hour players from Bangladesh. That's nice to know. Oh, look at Colonel Burton. He's going to get an oil, that Fargo oil, and did he just cancel a scud scaffold as well? I think he did. Wow, but Fargo does save that.
He didn't. Yeah, he didn't get it. Man, he was so close to getting that. He just took it out in time. Here comes the Alpha hitting the...
Yeah,
I think it was that.
It's going to be rough.
He hit the tower.
Fargo's not going to like this camping, is he?
No.
We know that already. Yeah.
But Fargo can camp with the best of them when he has to. I've seen him do that at times. So, yeah. Be interesting to see what strat he takes up.
I think if you seal off if you seal the map off the super weapon here, it is your game to lose a little bit. So maybe Fargo can get a win in the reverse, but now I think we're just going to see the slow...
Yeah, wearing down.
Yeah, of the
Yeah,
GLA
I mean,
here.
he just took an oil out. It was interesting, the first alpha, the map, that elevated part blocked the bomb a bit on the first alpha. Second alpha took out the oil.
That cliff has been really charred.
Yeah,
really
yeah.
charred.
That's what the alpha just clipped.
Yeah.
Didn't take the oil out straight away.
Yeah.
Angry mob moving in bottom right towards that oil area.
With the terrain, and I think it's a little bit uneven on that path, the mob almost sort of damages itself. Look at it, the damage on that mob, yeah.
Yeah.
You almost need to leave it still for a bit and just let
it build up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some crazy range on those EMPs.
Yeah.
So Marakar...
First particle ready to fire.
Oh wow, he's control fired in between two scuds with 4 alphas. He loses 4 alphas though. That does give away a lot of XP, but he's going to kill 2 scuds in the process.
Yeah.
Will Fargo get the sell on that? He actually will.
Yeah.
So he does get a bit of a refund, but he is now 4... He's got 4 particle cannons to worry about.
Trying to build another scud top left now.
Yeah.
Nearly mined out on all those crates as well at the top left.
For some reason, Fargo's not got worker shoes either. I mean, he's pretty much mined out everywhere, but that, considering he had his palace a long time ago. Oh wow, and an A10 just denied another scud scaffold there. I think that's a massive oversight to not get your shoes. Yeah.
Spectre gunship and a particle on another scud. Fargo trying to sell up. Does he get it off in time? He does.
He will get the sell again, but I mean, the problem is the particles and the general powers and the alphas are going to take Fargo out faster than he can rebuild.
Yeah.
And Marakar is actually continuing to just get more eco here. Look at these drop zones that he started throwing down. And he's even crawled a bit with the EMPs down the right side of the map. It kind of looks like challenge mode, doesn't it? General Alexis challenge mode on, on crazy difficulty. Yeah.
Yeah. Running in with 2 techs at the top again, Fargo, TT.
But again, you know, you've traded what? 2 techs, that's a 1k. Did he load all those terrorists inside? Probably. So let's say 3k. Yeah. And all he's taken out is an EMP and, okay, he got a V there. But Marakar, again, is fine with that. And then there's another particle ready. Yeah.
He's immediately rebuilding. There's 3 of them together there as well, just back from the oil.
Wow. Yeah, Fargo knows. I mean, it's just gone. Matter of time, Oh, Marakar said well played there. A little bit of shade. You see that? That was a little bit of dropping it like it's hot there. Yeah.
Yeah, Fargo a little bit ahead on eco, not a lot in it between the 2 of them.
Yep.
So 2-0 Marakar now then. He's got to win this one for sure, hasn't he, Fargo? Can't afford to go 3-0 down on this.
No. Oh, you better go obs, otherwise he'll be upset if he can't join.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think super weapon is favoured, but doesn't mean it's a free win for Fargo. Marakar, as I say, I think when this matchup popped up, he was going to be very happy with this matchup. I think he likes this matchup, so especially the super weapon.
I'd play it like Marakar did if I was Fargo here now. I mean, it's a pretty good way he just performed, I think.
Well, I think if you drop that EMP in the bottom right oils, you're guaranteeing yourself a couple of oils there, aren't you? So
yeah.
That's the first thing, and then basically, can you take minimal damage to all the techs rallied into the base? And Marakar dealt with those first 3 or 4 techs perfectly, really. So Fargo's going to need to emulate that. What we would call the far cat. You know, when you copy the build of the opponent, copycat. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, the players are ready. Hello, Mohammed Shalhoub in the chat. Hello. And Colin's in the chat, giving you a hello as well.
I should bring up your stream so I can see chat as well.
Yeah, it's a bit behind with the delay, but you can see if someone mentions you, of course. So yeah. All right. Well, in the top right, we have Fargo now with the blue super weapon.
And bottom left on AKA's Magic. Magic? Is that the full time? Magic what? This map? I've forgotten the map name.
AK, I think it is literally just AKA's Magic, yeah.
Yeah, AKA's Magic. In red, Marakar, GLA Tox.
ExCaL said Fargo lost the hard army challenge. Yeah.
It's deceptive with the money on this island. You think there's more than there actually is with the crates, but these crates soon whittle down.
Your main base really mines out very quickly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think Fargo is going to go for that same drop idea on the right side oil. He's loading up his Chinook now.
Couple of Rangers going in as well.
And he's
nice. Yeah, he's heading that way.
Now, this could actually be massive. Just check out Fargo's base on the right side. So you see that EMP he's placing there. Marakar actually placed that like a little bit further forward by the trees.
Yes.
So it actually covers the whole area, whereas where Fargo's placing it, Marakar could sneak in. So we'll keep our eye on that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's Ranger dropped that tunnel attempt by Marakar, so that's good.
He's not actually killing the worker.
He's not.
Oh, he is
no.
Now. Yeah.
And there's a tech coming. Oh. Oh, no.
But he can't deny it. Look, I mean, Fargo was slow with that EMP, and although terrorists straight to it. Yeah.
My.
Okay.
What a different start this is, isn't it?
Yeah.
We have the success and I don't want to say failure because that's. But
well, the difference is Marakar just went straight through a TT, didn't he? And I mean, I guess it's obvious that an EMP is going to go up down there. Yeah, and he just hard countered it. Yeah.
And look, he's got a worker get a tunnel attempt right on the oils now. Could repair that oil that's partly damaged.
Well,
and that pressure.
Oh, more terrorists.
He's gonna,
might get Fargo offline there. Let's see. He's going for the reactor. Is he offline? No, he's not actually.
No.
Well, Fargo is actually still okay, but the red is all over the map. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a bad attack of measles. All the red. Goodness.
And Marakar's actually rallied 2 bikes to that bottom right. Look, by those oils. So he's gonna, that's the difference. He's getting those corner oils both games. Fargo's not getting that worker. He's letting that tunnel up in his base.
Oh my!
Oh wow, that's not good.
And he's got a tunnel top left as well. Be after those crates before long, I'd imagine. He's on it at the moment. Fargo's just a bit behind, isn't he?
He is, but that's a decent defense because that EMP's locked down 2 quads. And the Rangers can actually clear up these RPGs here. Fargo shouldn't even bother engaging with those Vs. He's just lost 2 Vs for free there. That's impatient, because he had a Ranger there, which would clear them up. Just literally no need to throw those units away.
Yeah, he's getting a supply up top left now, Marakar.
Fargo will be on a strat centre. And, you know, the super weapon is on 3 supplies, 2 oils, so you can still work with that. It's tough. And Marakar's palace is a little bit late, actually. But Fargo is now going to, go into the alphas,
Yeah, that's a bit different, isn't it? Marakar went for, I think it was 2 particles before he had his airfield going. They focused on those particles first.
I personally don't mind Fargo's get the alphas up here now because he's lost a lot of map control and he needs to use the alphas to get that back kind of for free, really.
Try and swing it back,
Oh, he might lose a V there,
Oh,
and
man,
an EMP.
V and the EMP.
Again, unnecessary. Very unnecessary, that.
Should have hung that V back then, really.
Could have just moved it to the side, and I actually think if he'd have been a little bit quicker with the V, he could have even saved the EMP.
Another tech going in at the top from Marakar now.
If that gets in and kills the strat, that could almost be GG, actually.
Oh, he's going for it, look. Oh, he's dropped one. Oh, he's dropped one terrorist for the dozer to stop the EMP. Man, and he's got the strat.
Oh, yeah. I thought he'd messed it up, but he's got it. Yeah.
Everything's going right, isn't it, for him at the moment,
Yeah.
it seems.
Now, if Fargo's made an alpha, which he has, he's about to lose it. Oh, my word. That is so annoying. That is honestly so annoying. I mean...
I just, brief. I just pulled a yikes face here.
Yeah. Like...
Another terrorist
oh
coming in,
my
another
words.
tech at the top.
And that tech actually
the
killed a
factory.
V as well.
Dear, oh dear. And he's popping at the bottom now with some quads and buggies.
This is over. I think this is over. Like, the one thing you can do if you know your strat's going to get TT'd is queue up a load of alphas. Because then at least you've got like 3 or 4 whilst you're remaking your strat. But he's not even dealt with that tech in his base. And he definitely didn't queue any up.
Camped.
Yeah.
Camped on his airfield.
He's being absolutely ripped apart in this game, Fargo here.
Yeah.
With what, well, at least in the reverse, looked like the superior army, by far, the super weapon.
Yeah. Grief.
Maybe, I mean, that's where, when you do a copycat, that's where maybe it's good to not do the copycat, because, you know, Marakar delayed his own oil to deny this EMP in the bottom. So if Fargo had just gone, say, 3 supplies, take his safe oils, lock day on his main base, and then get his strat up, actually that counters the counter, you know what I mean? Because you can then get up your alphas and clear the bottom side position, and your main base is totally safe. But Marakar literally, his whole build order was to counter almost what he did himself, you know?
Yeah. Well, he's dealt with that tech at last with a Comanche on his airfield.
Trying to get another particle, but the thing is,
look at that. Sorry, go on.
It's just very hard to be efficient with alphas when there's this many stingers everywhere as well.
Yeah. Look at that defense on the 2 oils as well. Oh my. He's got some crazy defense on the 2 supplies, top left also.
Well, that alpha was nicely timed because it actually dealt with the TT there as well. I would like to see Fargo get an EMP up though there. Like, his base is open on that right side. Needs to lock that down.
Well, you mentioned that, didn't you? Early game, would we see? Because he dropped the EMP quite a bit back.
Yeah, I mean, that was the difference. Marakar found a position where it covered 2 paths almost. Oh wow, we got toxined rangers flying around the map here. Buggy's just killed an alpha. Did you see that?
Yeah.
The buggy rockets just followed the alphas, and 2 alphas have gone down. That's why he needed to lock that off. He's just lost way too much there again.
Yeah.
I guess a similar thing in the top of the map here. He's placed that EMP near his war factory, whereas if you place it a bit more forward, you cover 2 pathways again. Oh my words! It's disaster, really, isn't it? What's happening here?
Yeah, it's a bit painful to watch. Going to be some task to come back from 3-0 down as well. I mean, not impossible, but
yeah. I mean, the chain of events here, I would say, are very irritating. You lose your first EMP by the oil to that TT, then techs get in your base and deny your oils, and the icing on the cake was that tech killing the strat.
Oh man!
Oh
dear! Oh dear! Oh dear!
Just when another alpha got up as well. What happened there? Don't tell me the toxin cancelled that scaffold.
I don't know. I wasn't sure whether he cancelled the build to put it somewhere else, but
it didn't look like it because he's not got the eco. What the hell happened?
No,
there?
he hasn't. That could have been the tox. I don't know. Something strange happened. Yeah. 3 scuds up to 2 particles now.
So Fargo's taking out a palace, I think a market, a supply, and an arms dealer. But The thing is, you absolutely can't let a scud hit your base as super weapon. Because
Well, he's packed in, isn't he?
Yeah,
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. One scud on that, and it's...
But the problem
Wow,
is...
War Factory strat.
Oh, he has taken out the bottom right oils. I actually missed that. I think that was a Spectre gunship down there that did that.
All right. Yeah.
So
both level 4.
That's one success. And he's also taken one of the home base oils of Marakar out as well. And he does still have 2 oils himself, but... I just fear one Scud's going to just end the game.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, the Scud can get Fargo offline, kill the strat, and then Marakar will probably just push in, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I reckon he'll take he could take War Factory strat and quite damage the particle, which is close there as well.
Yeah. He's beaconing stuff here, Marakar, as well. He's got a beacon on the strat, a number 2 on the particle, so he's keeping tabs on things. A10 and Spectre moving across the map. So maybe Fargo is going for a Scud takeout here. Yeah, he is. But is that enough? Like, what's the... He needs to get an Alpha over there pretty fast, I think. Yeah. The Alpha can take it out, actually. He will lose the Alpha, but I think... You know, you can't let the Scud hit.
Soon gonna see. Yeah.
Oh no! You are joking. He hit the cliff. You are joking me.
Oh man. Nothing's going right.
Yeah, 20
lucky things
happens in one game. He literally, he literally needed to just control fire it away from that cliff. Oh my word.
Dear, oh dear, dear.
Oh my word.
Marakar says it's 3-0 as well.
Fargo says spam more games. I mean, Fargo's been defeated. Yeah. Oh dear. Marakar says see ya. Oof. I mean, Marakar's halfway to the title here, and it's getting more and more spicy, really, isn't it? Boyka in the chat saying, to be honest, Fargo deserves to lose. Should actually be easy to use super weapon in this map. All you have to do is camp. Yeah.
Oh, we got GNX in chat. Welcome, GNX. Good
Hello,
to
GNX.
see you.
Yeah.
Long time no see.
No, I think I think Boyka's absolutely right. Like, we were just saying 20k as a format means you can win a lot of matchups, which would typically be like 1-1 in 10k. But as 1-1 matchups go, I think super weapon on this map specifically should be a win, really.
Yes.
Fargo sort of hinted that 20 things went wrong. I mean, a lot of things went wrong, really. Using worker bug in tunnel, well done. Oh. You don't have version 9. I'm not sure.
Oh.
We can use version 8. I don't mind. You don't. Fargo doesn't have version 8. We'll have to use version 9. Yeah.
Do a transfer. Okay.
Yeah.
Some of these got
Marakar said watch GNX's guide to USA. Yikes. And Fargo's accusing of tunnel bug. Let me transfer map to Alfie quickly. I'm going to kick them both from the lobby, actually.
Have they both got version 9?
Go. Yeah, they have, yeah.
I guess they have.
Yeah. Oh, we need a player. Right, let's do it. Okay. And then we'll restart our games. That they can continue their flames in the lobby. Right, we'll restart our games and it saves them doing it. Yeah.
Got 344 viewers at the moment. That's excellent.
Yeah, it's increasing as the trash talk's increasing.
Yeah.
ExCaL says how many GGs? 0 so far.
Right, let's exit and restart. Hit the likes, guys. Only 53 likes to all those viewers.
Right, we've sorted ourselves out there now. Nice.
Yeah, some of these maps got updated along the way, didn't they? As the tournament
Yeah, I
went
think
along a bit.
the version 9 is there's some fence in the middle of the map, which is it's like decoration, but it actually blocks the units, which you could say is allowed. You can have that as a feature of a map, but I think the players found it annoying, so pretty sure this edit means that the fence doesn't block, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there some indestructible sandbags as well on this one?
Could have been, yeah. I think that might have been fixed. Right, you better go before Fargo gives you some heat, you know. Like.
Yeah.
Okay, stealth.
Mm.
Oh well, we'll see. You can start.
Okay, so in his favourite colour blue, we have Fargo 3-0 down. He's got to win this one. He's got to start getting some games on the board. GLA Stealth for Mr. Fargo.
And in the top left of Arctic Arena, in the red, it's Marakar with the China Inf.
I quite like this map. Big map, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, I think
a lot of eco.
I think Marakar really likes this as well. I think on this much eco, I think actually stealth is very favoured here, but the bad news for Fargo is I do think China GLAs are one of Marakar's best matchups. But I think Fargo's good in them too, so, you know, it could be a good, interesting one. I mean, Fargo absolutely needs to win this game, in my opinion, to get it to 3-1.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
4-0, that's nigh on impossible. Yeah, I think to come back, especially the way Marakar's playing. Marakar's gone with a 4-dozer start build as well, start order.
And a bit of everything from Marakar. 1 war factory, 1 airfield. So, with 3 barracks as well, I think we could easily see Elix here. We do know Fargo likes his helixes.
Oh, yes. He's the Pablo of 1v1, actually. Pablo likes his elixirs in free-for-all.
Right.
They're joined at the hip with their love of elixirs, I think, the two of them.
Well, I actually like what Marakar's doing in the middle here. He's actually just dropping a bunker on that pathway.
Right on the oil.
Yeah.
And he's got a dragon denying the tunnel left middle.
Do like that first tech from Fargo. He can actually deny quite a few minigunners here. Oh, he's not paying attention to it, though. That's going to be... That was important. That was really important that he picked that off.
Yeah.
Not paying attention, though, Fargo. He's microing another tech on the left side. And the Marakar Helix is out. I also think Fargo's missed a trick not building a tunnel in that top right with this worker. Like, a tunnel there would actually be very, very nice. A really good map presence, but...
Yeah.
As it is right now, Marakar's winning everything in the middle, really.
Yeah. Elix is pressing left as well.
Fargo's got 5 AFK quads in his base. He needs to pop those now to jump on that helix, which he may do. He may do right now. He's got a tunnel which he could pop from. He's not popped. Why is he not popped? He could literally kill that helix. Don't know where he's looking. Don't know where he was looking there. He could have killed that helix.
I think he's looking right on the dragon that's coming in, perhaps.
Right.
He's taken it out with a load of quads. He's got the tunnel up top right, near enough. Well, on the right-hand side. Yeah.
Let's see if he's popping. He's popping. He's got it. Yeah, he's got it. Yeah. But that helix survived a lot longer than it should have done, in my opinion.
Looking to deny that bunker. Oh, the bunker got up, but he's taken it out straight away on the top right.
That is a success from Fargo. The mines are a bit annoying because they hang around for a bit.
How long do they hang around for? A minute or two?
I actually don't know the answer to that question. It is worth knowing that. Maybe
someone in chat,
yeah,
set your stopwatch.
That's it. Come on, chat. Oh, hello, AKA Baloney in the chat. Welcome. Big AKA.
Good to see you, AKA. I met AKA at the LAN. Real nice guy.
Yeah. Met him the year before. Can concur with that, yeah. For sure. And his son as well. Did you meet his son?
Yeah. Yes. Good free-for-all player, his son.
Yeah. You saying AK is not a good free-for-all player?
Well, he did his best, but his son kept on killing his dad in the game.
I know. Chaco is good, actually, yeah. He's good at free-for-all, yeah. I'm only joking.
Look at Fargo getting more tunnels up top right. He's got another one going by the tech repair bay now.
That is actually a nice placement because you can take the bunker there as well. Yeah, AK's missed his map, didn't he? We just and he missed some rage on his map as well. He would have liked to have seen that. Yeah.
Have to watch the replay, sir.
Well, I did say I think GLA on this much eco ought to be favoured, and it's looking to be the case.
Yeah, Fargo trying to grab Marakar's oil top right as well.
Very late on the Palace again, though. Only 60% for Fargo on the Palace.
Yeah, coming up to 5 minutes with all that money starting off with.
The power of GLA, though, is on a map like this, when the Inf tries to go in one area, you can pop and go elsewhere, and we're seeing that from Fargo now. He's slowly trying to do something in the left mid.
Marakar trying to sneak a dragon in bottom right, but that's gone down. Fargo's got his refinery as well. But Fargo's got both those oils of Marakar's top right at the moment, although Marakar's pressing there, trying to clear him out.
I know Fargo is very unhappy if people camp against him, but he's actually quite a good he's quite a good camper himself, you know, when he's in this sort of situation. Yeah.
Lotus is recapturing as well now for Marakar, those refineries.
I think you've got to get to a point when you're the GLA where you are just happy to kill, say, the mid oils, and if you're on fairly equal economy to any China, then you just say, that's fine, I'll get my palace, I'll get my buggies, I'll get my AP bullet quads, I'll get my angry mobs, I'll spam my markets, and you figure out how you're going to deal with that, is what you say to the infantry. And it looks pretty even at the moment in terms of exactly that. Supplies and oils are pretty shared between the players.
Marakar is going to be happy that he's cleared him from the top right position now and recaptured everything back himself. But yeah, he's got a lot of outposts gathering.
Oh, we had a question. We had an answer to the mine question. Mr. Unknown, 30 seconds, he says.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Not a great deal of time, but yeah.
5 tips you need to know. There we are.
Yeah.
That's a GNX reference, by the way, just since he's in chat. 5 tips you need to know.
It looks like Fargo attempted to take that oil out top right, but just not managed to do it yet.
He's guard moded one down in the right mid, which I agree with that decision. Just get rid of him.
Yeah. He's expanded to collect from both crate areas in the middle as well.
Yeah.
Which is good.
I don't know why...
XP Marakar's well ahead.
I don't know why he's so late on the worker shoes, though.
Yeah.
That's upsetting me a little bit. There are certain things when people don't do them. It's, yeah.
Yeah. Like a religious thing. First black market up.
Shoes, yeah.
And then whatever other upgrades you fancy after that.
Yeah. Fargo actually lost 1 oil on what I'd say is his side of the map, which Marakar has, so...
Marakar pressing big left-hand side. Look at all those units. Inferno cannons. I do like Inferno cannons.
Yeah, I mean, Stealth doesn't have Scud launchers, so your only option really to deal with that is either a Kamikaze bus, the Boyka TT, or buggies.
It's got napalm now as well.
I'd probably opt for buggies, to be honest.
Fargo's Jarman's out, left-hand side, just sniped an outpost.
It is very hard to push, and Marakar there with a mistake on the Infernos. Oh, could have lost 2 actually. Angry mobs are out, but no upgrade. So I forgot. I was just saying I forgot that upgrade, and look how useless they are without the upgrade. They are really bad without the upgrade. I wonder if Fargo remember that. Like that is genuinely game changing if you don't remember that upgrade.
Yeah. He's got a stack of ECMs in with those outposts. Guess expecting buggies.
Yeah, I mean ECMs with the healing as well. Like you do need a few buggies to actually then gun down things, but yeah, he's not quite got his ECM placed correctly with those Infernos on the right, and I mean, Infernos, I almost call them glass cannons because they got a good damage, but they're taken out so easily.
Yeah, go down real easy. Yeah, it's got some buggies causing some damage on Inferno's right hand side. Jarman in tow as well for Fargo. Marakar bringing his whole army across. Oh, MiGs as well now.
Yikes. That is a formidable army there.
Yeah.
And Marakar leading the XP again. Yeah.
Two nukes and a scud up for Fargo.
I'm not a massive fan of nukes. I'm take it or leave it with the nukes. I mean, I think Neutron could be nice, actually, from one nuke. But
carpet right hand side.
Yep. But
nice carpet.
Like, what do multiple nukes actually do? Because you need like 3, don't you, to kill one scud? Yeah, you do. Because like 2 would take it to the hole, and you'd actually need a 3rd one to take it out. So
yeah,
don't know. I mean, well, we'll see.
Underpowered nuke missiles, isn't it, against GLA?
Yeah.
Only taking buildings down to the hole a lot of the time, I think. I love the way those buildings look. It's like a Twilight effect on the map with the windows. It looks really good, those buildings.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, look at those bunkers, Marakar. Big camper.
He's still not got the upgrade on the angry mobs either.
He's generally forgotten it. Then he's done a me. Yeah.
Well, he's got the shoe upgrade, the Nike trainers on his workers.
He doesn't have AP bullets. He does have the buggy upgrades. Still totally forgotten the mob upgrades. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is really important because right now those 3 mobs could do so much damage.
Yeah. They'd be shredding through these.
They're hopeless. They're useless without the upgrade.
Oh no.
Oh, he's trying a Boyka here as well. Actually did alright. Killed. Yeah, did alright the Boyka. Yeah.
Marakar's retreating, yeah.
Yeah. And 3 scuds for Fargo.
Infernos.
I think, personally, this is advantage Fargo. I mean, I know Marakar is very, very good in the late game, but against that many scuds and, as I say, the GLA tech, it would take a Fargo throw. He's just lost his Jarman, which Fargo, as we know, is very capable of. I'd like him to be more careful with his units, Fargo. He's can be sloppy with his units there. Yeah.
Yeah. Marakar trying again with that army.
Look at those mobs with no upgrade. Oh. And I'm not even sure if Marakar realises himself. Like, you just see the mobs and you think run away, but
yeah.
Look at them. They're shooting. Yeah. They've got firecrackers.
Dragons coming in on them, and now here comes a carpet as well.
Those mobs are firing firecrackers. They're not even firing bullets.
Oh dear. Marakar well ahead on XP, level 4 now. So Fargo's level, it's double the XP.
The nuke's just fired.
Yeah. On the scud with artillery.
That's what I mean, look.
Didn't even take it down to the hole.
A nuke and an arty and not done anything.
Yeah.
Fargo does
Huge
now have
battle going on there now.
He does have AP bullets. Marakar's got an insane amount of ECMs there.
Yeah.
Fargo got rebel ambush and took one of the flamers. That was funny. But Fargo's probably wondering why did my mobs not do anything? Because honestly, those mobs could have cleaned that army, and
yeah, that'd have been very different.
Might cost him the game. Might actually cost him.
Well,
the
I
game.
was thinking that. I was wondering that a little while, just a few minutes ago when it was all going on.
Yeah. This position's been broken, and Fargo's having to sell a scud. Fargo has a scud ready to fire. Now, do you use that scud defensively?
Yeah, I think he's got to, hasn't he?
We're about to find out. I think he should. It'd give him a lot of XP, and he is.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Ouch. Ooh, juicy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't really have a choice. I mean, had to.
But that was
That was a
vital
wrecking machine.
because, yeah, there's not much of a ground follow-up from Marakar, and he's committing to more and more nukes.
Lotus is coming in from that right-hand side. She's got to watch that green goo, though. She's running... Oh, no, she stops just in front of it. That's good.
Green goo.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. I was just thinking Ghostbusters. Yes. Lotus Buster.
In all that chaos, let's just have an oil count. So Marakar has 1, 2, 3, 4 oils.
Fargo floating, man.
And Fargo has 1, 2, 3. So only a 1 oil lead, but yeah, he can't be floating all that money.
Lotus actually did run into the goo. She's covered in green now. Flat on her stomach, fading away. Poor Lotus.
Fargo's still not got the mob upgrade.
Well, that army being wiped out completely reset things, Marakar-wise, army-wise, didn't it?
It was quite a
In
vital
effect.
scud. Yeah, it was really a vital scud.
He's trying now to rebuild, but slow going. It was so much lost.
I mean,
Jarman
what will
sniping.
help Fargo greatly here is when he hits level 5, and he's under 1k now towards that. But Inf, one strength of Inf is it doesn't you don't give off a lot of XP with Inf.
Right.
Like it, you know.
There's a carpet coming in on the left-hand side, and another nuke. A nuke's coming in as well. That's on the scud. Combo wombo.
But again,
Only
it's
down to the hole.
Yeah, but he has got another nuke to fire, so maybe he'll fully finish that off, and
Yeah,
we'll
I
see.
think he will.
Yeah. But yeah, if you
think
kill
he could
if you kill an outpost, you do get the cash bounty, but you don't get any XP from it. So you only get XP from the units inside, and that's not a lot. Oh, he's actually nuked a couple of tunnels here, so he's not finished that off.
just
Look at the
in
mob.
front of his army.
That mob done nothing. It's done absolutely zero. That's an
I
EMP
don't
there.
want to look at it. Yeah, he's pressing on this right-hand side again.
I mean, you don't really have to even micro the late game GLA units that much. If you get your mob upgrade, you just literally attack move buggies and quads, and like Inf has a very, very hard time.
Got another nuke ready to go.
2 nukes.
He's just fired another nuke.
Yeah, he's using these nukes as a bit of a pathway clearance. Yeah.
Clearing the way, isn't he? Yeah. But his units are in the radiation now.
How much does Marakar actually have there, though? There's not a massive amount. Jarman Kell is out. He's getting barbecued a bit.
Flames. Yeah. Oh man, just survives. Detected.
He needs
though.
to get in that battle. Oh, just saved that flamer.
Yeah. He's limped into the barracks. That's good. Here he comes, full health. But he's immediately detected by the outpost and has to run for his life again.
Black Lotus disabled a buggy.
You know, this is looking dodgy for Fargo again, isn't it? I don't know, man.
Well, he's going to have potentially a scud to fire.
He has he fired one yet? I don't think he has yet.
Well, he used one defensively. But,
oh, defensively, yes.
I mean, just look if he used it on Marakar's safe base oil. He'd kill 2 reactors, a load of hackers, probably get himself level 5, and then that is where you see a massive swing in this matchup when the GLA has an anthrax that he can use to just clear hackers, the sneak attack comes round, cash bounty. I think Fargo's still okay, but you know, he has thrown better positions than this as in the past. So,
couple of hackers not hacking there for Marakar. Need to take the knee. Well, he's almost on level 5, isn't he? Not far off now.
Big size in chat
Fargo.
being naughty. I don't know if I can say this without Causing offence what he said there.
Oh, right.
He said campong tampon. That's what he said.
No. Oh, no. I'm glad I had my lunch a while ago. I might be urging on that one. No.
Well, Marakar killed the wrong scud there. And this is now a potential game changer. Fargo scud coming across the map. Let's check it out.
Catching it up. Yeah, I'm playing catch up with it. Here we go.
Well, there's the level 5.
Oof.
You got prop down, reactors, supply. There's an instant sneak behind it.
Yeah. Oh, there's mines, or is that EMP on that? Oh, there's mines and EMP. Oh no, mines and a minigun drop.
The mine placement somehow seems a bit off.
Yeah, I think that power plant might have affected that. Marakar's quickly across onto it though.
What the? Did you see that? Minigunner dropped one plane from the north, and where did that other plane come from? That was absolutely bizarre, that. Did you see that? There was a... Yeah.
I was looking... I think I was looking, but it didn't compute what I was seeing,
So basically, you know, he dropped all that stuff. It was a mine drop and a minigunner drop, and a few minigunners went in. And then, another plane of minigunners just dropped in as well. But where did that come from? That was absolutely bizarre. Another Scuds firing for Fargo.
Actually, now that you say that, I do remember the second
something really weird happened there. Oh, he's killed so many hackers there.
Oh, yeah. Man, that's a big hit.
Marakar's offline,
Yeah. He's got a small army pressing left-hand side, Marakar, trying to get in. Fargo's coming in with Tox Bomb on the left. Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's spot on. That's on the money, yeah. Fargo is suggesting... sorry, not Fargo. Big Size is suggesting Fargo should have mismatched when he had an 18k float. He's being naughty, Size. For context, Size recently had a few challenge bet sets against Fargo. You won't have seen it because the stream got deleted. But Big Size had a good night, let's just put it that way. And basically there was a game which mismatched where Size was I think very ahead, and basically he had to re-it because Fargo didn't agree.
Right. Wow, they had that great 2v2 recently. Fargo Boyka against Big Size and Lift Truck.
Yeah, nice idea, that one. Yeah.
God, that was quite a set.
I have to confess, I was surprised it was as close as it was. I mean, maybe Big Size can elaborate on what happened a little bit there, because I thought him and Lift Truck were very favoured. Marakar's actually taking another Scud out there.
Yeah, Carpet. And there's a meaty army still pressing there from Marakar just behind that Carpet.
Well, in all those Scuds Fargo fired, he somehow managed to not kill any oils, but he did kill a lot of hackers.
There's another nuke inbound for Marakar.
Still no upgrade from the angry mobs.
Fargo selling a Scud. Army on top of it.
Well, I guess he would have lost it there, so... But how is Fargo struggling here? I thought he'd won the game after the Scud hits.
Guess what?
I mean, obviously the mobs, obviously the mobs are not helping it.
Yeah. So many of these units would have gone.
Oh, it'd just be cleared, yeah. I mean, they're literally, look at them, they're not doing anything. There is a sneak attack, though.
Yeah. Same position as the other time. He's not popping, though. He is now late. Mines on that nuke, very close to the sneak attack.
That's going to be hard to clear, because the oil could just get clicked down. Oh, he's not clicked it. Okay, he has clicked it down. And what's he going to go for now? Is that an EMP? It is an EMP.
Oh, gets all the quads. Some more quads pop, though.
More nukes being launched. Where's that going?
This is quite a game. 23 minutes in.
He used it defensively, the nuke. Yeah. Yeah, but the nature of this matchup is the later it goes, the GLA should be becoming more and more favoured. That's just the nature of the matchup. So usually when you're the China player, you want to end the game sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do, but...
And another nuke coming in on the right-hand side.
Yeah, one market to the whole palace damaged. Fargo with 1 oil remaining. Marakar with...
It's only got 1 Scud Storm as well now.
Yeah, Marakar with 3. Few hackers dotted around. Fargo, few markets dotted around. But he does have, of course, the all-important cash bounty.
Yeah. Yeah. Still making hackers by the looks of it. I think he's got about between 10 and 15 hackers, I'd say.
These mobs are upsetting me. Look at them going into this bunker. Look at it.
Oh, grief.
Oh.
Action left-hand side now. Oh, he's captured a dragon, Fargo has.
Yeah, uses it defensively.
Yeah.
Well, Fargo's going to have
Scud.
1 Scud to fire here.
Yeah.
And Marakar doesn't have that much surplus power, so I don't know whether Fargo will go for that. I mean, the propaganda and 2 reactor looks like a juicy placement, potentially.
Another sneak at the top by the oil.
Well, that's
some hackers there as well.
That's the thing. He should be able to just click down oils and get out of there. There is a defensive carpet being used.
Yeah.
Fargo doesn't save
dragon
his,
as well.
doesn't save his flamer. He is actually going for the reactors, Fargo. Not firing his Scud yet, but will that get Marakar offline? Nearly. Very, very nearly will get Marakar offline.
He's got the oil. Took the oil out.
Scud is now firing. Let's have a look at this. If Marakar's power gets locked down, I think Fargo has got it. He's not going for it though. He did kill a few hackers there. Quite a lot of hackers and an oil. So
Marakar's just fired a nuke as well. On the Scud.
Yeah.
On the surviving Scud. Workers can't get to it to repair at the moment because of the radiation. He takes it out.
That is Fargo out of Scuds.
It's a rebel ambush there on a dozer by the nuke for Fargo. On mines though. Oh dear.
You know what? Marakar can do this now. There's no Scuds.
Yeah.
He can do this. It would be a throw in my opinion. I mean, Marakar obviously has done very well, but I just don't think you should be losing a game like this with late game GLA. And I think the mobs have been a big factor as well in this, and not the best Scud usage, but it is not over yet.
Yeah.
It could still go either way, but...
Sheesh, that's a lot of nukes though, I mean... Yeah. So what's Fargo got black market wise?
So Fargo is on an oil, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 markets. That's still good. That is still good. Anthrax coming in as well. Marakar's doing a very good job of spreading his hackers out. I'm having trouble finding them myself, and we see the whole map. But he has lost a few there to that Anthrax.
Yeah. God, look at the hacker on the left-hand side surviving.
Just out of all that blue toxic.
God, dear. Lost one of his cat lives.
Oh, we got a bit of a Dr. Goldfish strategy here. GPS terrorist.
Sneak again.
Did you see that?
Oh.
So between the artillery platform and a bit of a self-kill on the of the outpost, that is really, really big, that, because the outpost should have just been able to kill that sneak straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's popped a worker trying to keep the sneak alive as well, or it's gone down to the artillery as carpet in.
Jarman just avoids the carpet.
Gunning down the tech repair bay first.
Yeah, I mean, well, they are annoying. They do give good healing to the units.
Yeah.
Nuke has just launched. Is that going to be defensive? Yes, it is.
Yeah. Takes out his own barracks, but
Jarman went down there as well.
Quads.
You've still got
Yeah.
to say that's a success for Fargo. Decent amount of cash bounty, hackers picked off, bit of infrastructure, and crucially, a nuke being used on 2 quads and a Jarman. So
Yeah.
another
There's
nuke,
another nuke fired.
launching. That is on Fargo's last oil. I mean, nukes are good for that. They can take oils out easily.
Yeah. What's the countdown on the sneak attack? Is it 2 minutes or
Less than that, isn't it? Is it 1 minute 30?
1 minute? Right. Going for try to take out the nuke now. Oh, he used a hacker to disable a quads in Marakar.
I mean, it's a poor choice from Fargo again. He's like, he can literally just kill the army first, then kill the nuke, and he's been so sloppy there.
Yeah. He's in range on that bunker as well. That's taking hits. Oh, another defensive nuke from Marakar.
Wow, that didn't even kill all the quads, but he has locked them down.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're Fargo, you're absolutely fine with that. When nukes are being used on little quad groups, then you're fine when you have that many markets and what have you.
30 minutes this game.
Yeah.
Longest game we've had so far. Buggy's now a single buggy moving up with an angry mob, and I'm not saying anything more about that. But you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, I think
They've got
Fargo has. I think he's gone one ahead of me there, because I do think I eventually remembered to get the upgrade in the game. I forgot to do it. Whereas
They've got their pea shooters out.
They just sound like they're they just sound like they're throwing beer bottles to me.
Yeah, I think it is Molotov cocktails, but they certainly don't do the damage. With the upgrade, that's amazing, the difference. Well, he's pushing him back. The red is getting pressed back.
Well, Marakar's opting for a hold the line approach because he has these 5 nukes, but honestly,
Yeah.
the nukes really don't do a lot against GLA.
It's a nuke ready to go.
Like, you literally need 3 nukes to just kill 1 structure.
Defensive again.
Yeah. That's just success for Fargo, I would say. But Carpet Arty are going to be used on some markets here. by the look of it.
Palace.
I think one
Yeah.
market there, and
Yeah.
Carpet on another market. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fargo likes that sneak position, doesn't he? He's back in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he'll commit.
The outpost right there.
He does commit.
Oh,
Is that an
there's
EMP?
a drop coming in.
I think that's an EMP. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh dear.
I'm sure Marakar nuked that now. Yeah. Fargo's blocked. He's blocked. Oh, Fargo.
Oh dear.
How
God,
long's a sneak? ExCaL's saying 2:30. I don't know. I just feel like it's quick.
Yeah, I've got that impression in this game.
It has to be faster than 4 minutes, I would say. Has to be.
Yeah.
Where's
Got a bit of a standoff now.
Where's Mr. Unknown gone? He knows. What's the countdown of a sneak? Oh, we're approaching 450 viewers.
Excellent. That's not bad on a Monday afternoon
No.
or evening time, wherever you are.
Well, this might give Fargo a bit of confidence if he actually manages to win this game. Oh, he's remembered it. He has remembered the mob upgrade. Finally.
No! Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Now look at the difference. Look at the difference. Even in a damaged mob.
Look at that. Yeah. God, man. Cut through that outpost and had a load of RPGs as well in the bargain. 2 of the little blighters still surviving. Jarman's on that side as well for Fargo.
I'm going to make a bold statement and say there's no way Marakar can win this game now.
No, I can't. I don't think so. The Tox bomb dropped as well. They're nice. Taking out outposts.
Now let's see this mob on this nuke. Look at that.
Yeah.
That
Carpet
damage.
trying to come in to save it. Misses though.
Yeah.
Mob survives.
So that's going to be the first nuke taken out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was taken out rather than sold in time as well.
It was, yeah.
Mines dropped.
Oh, Lotus.
And the mob.
Lotus just went out there as well.
Oh, poor Lotus. Straight into a mob.
I mean, he's going to lose another nuke here. This mob, you
Look
can't...
at this. Look at this. Look at this one mob. Look at all the damage it's doing.
And we've seen about 30 mobs this game do nothing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Armed with their pea shooters instead of the AKs. Defensive. Oh, they got taken out by the nuke.
It's just desperation at this point when you're nuking like half a mob.
Yeah, they nearly had that other nuke as well before taken out by a nuke. But this must be last throw of the dice for Marakar. This army pressing left-hand side, I think. I don't know. There's a mob on its way to meet it.
Yeah, Fargo's increased his market count behind all that aggression as well, which, I mean, is easy to do. You get so much from the cash bounty.
Yeah. Jarman sniping left-hand side. Minigunner still in that outpost though, or two minigunners.
Mr. Unknown, you're not answering our question. How long's the sneak cooldown? Maybe he wasn't in chat when we asked, but he is now, so I'm asking him.
Fargo floating a bit. 10,000.
I'm sure he'll inform Marakar soon when he feels confident enough that it's his game that he is floating that amount. He normally does that when he's
running his mob onto mines on that right forward side. Another mini gunner drop.
Half of those didn't survive the landing.
Yeah. Oh, I know what that could be like in my former days in the army. If you land bad, jumping. Painful. That's the Fargo dragon as well that he's captured.
Yeah, Artie coming in.
Nuke fired, right hand side. And a sneak again from Fargo in his favourite position.
I mean, no doubt Marakar just straight nukes that.
Yeah.
But I mean, you are fine with that. Like, that is fine for Fargo. Honestly, he's just like, well, okay.
Going is with mobs now, isn't it? It's mainly going with mobs, is Fargo.
Well, he's realised they're a good unit with the upgrade.
Yeah, yeah. Carpet coming in the middle for Marakar.
Will he even get the sell on that? He does.
Take the prop center now, yeah. Oh, look how fast that prop went down.
Yeah.
Cool.
I even soloed the flamers, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I am sure that Fargo may well ask Marakar soon what he's still doing in the game.
Yeah.
He may get some chat.
There's a mob causing some wreckage on the right-hand side, just cleared up by Marakar, but yeah, this is a game for Fargo now.
Unless Fargo's still not confident that he's going to win this game, maybe. But we can see the map, and yeah, here we go. I mean, I think Marakar was in a pretty decent position.
Yeah.
What's that? Too big. I can't even know what he's saying. Too biggie.
No. Duly noted. GG, he says.
Oh wow. Well, Fargo takes a 38-minute Imp versus Stealth on Arctic Arena there to get himself on the scoreboard. And
So
there's
3-1.
there's the cash bounty. Did lead that economy in the end. But ironically, Fargo accusing Marakar of a throw there, I think.
Right. Yeah. Well, any way to try and get under the skin, I reckon, of course.
Hello, Mamo Habibi. Mamo says he will tell me the sneak timer if I greet him. Well, I think I've greeted you. Hello. Oh, we see the reverse.
Yeah, I wonder how this. I think I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes a bit quicker in Marakar's favour. This one. What do you think?
I mean, it isn't easy to just go and kill the Imp, like, off the bat. Yeah. So, I honestly think Marakar will be quite happy to just camp it out with Stealth. Like,
take his time, yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Unknown says 2 minute 30. Mamo says 4 minutes. Okay, that's quite a difference and disagreement within the chat there.
Yeah, I didn't get the that's the cooldown on a sneak attack. 4 minutes.
Well, they're disagreeing. Some people are saying 2 minute 30. Others are saying 4.
Yeah.
And Toby's saying it's not 4.
No, it's not 4. I didn't get the impression 4 minutes at all.
2:30 is what they're saying.
Yeah. I always think of Toblerones when I hear Toblerama. It's a Toblerama. I had a nice Toblerone at Christmas time.
Yeah. Well, will we see the Fargo Helix here? Oh, Fargo needs 2 mins.
All right.
Well, shall we take a little? We can both take a little break, if you like.
Yeah, I could have a quick WC break.
Yeah. I'll grab a water as well. Then I'll be right back. Right, we'll see you in a minute. Yeah.
Bye. Right. Back before ExCaL's back, so got me for a little while, guys, before the boss comes back. Having a quick look at chat. Welcome, Deadly Phoenix and Raid Orabi. Good to see you here. Hit the likes, guys, for Mr. ExCaL and his channel, and it's great for 0 Hour as a whole. With YouTube, the algorithm, they see all the likes. Yes. Well, the question is, I guess you can hear me, guys. I'm not sure if ExCaL's put the stream on mute. I don't know. But
Okay.
Fargo's come back. Hey,
I'm back as well. Yeah.
I was just saying in the chat, can Fargo come back from this 3-1 down? It's going to take some doing, isn't it?
I was thinking to myself that Fargo's definitely got the stamina for long sets. He's played a lot of consecutive challenges or bet sets as he does. Against the sizes or boikers, so he's certainly not afraid to go late and long in terms of games and sets.
How would you play this then, early game as Inf?
I think as much as you do want to get your own oils, I think you have to do some sort of significant damage.
Early damage
on the opponent's side of the map, so you could send a helix straight to the bottom left, for example, and try and take out those 2 oils down there, and go from there. I mean, I don't know if Fargo will attempt like a double helix all in and go straight to the base. I think it's pretty tough.
With 20k, that's quicker and easier to do, isn't it? To double licks all in early start.
You could go 2 supplies, 3 barracks, 2 airfields, 2 full elixir straight to your opponent's base while getting some oils for a potential follow-up. But the thing is, the stealth will have a lot of tunnels and will have 2 arms dealers from the start. So not easy to deal with that.
It's a big map as well, isn't it? Might be better if it smaller map, but
I mean, you could do the 2 helixes and have one, as I say, to go to that bottom left to maybe kill a few oils and use one defensively, because there's bound to be a tech or 2 running around your base. So
thank you, Mohsin Naderi. Says Alfie, love you, man. There's another one for my fan club. Thank you, sir. Dear.
I mean, another thing Fargo's been partial to in 10k is he will go like a forward supply truck rush and try and get something done there, which I think you can actually do on this map because there is that supply in the middle.
Yeah. Do you have a favourite out of all these maps in your tournament, this tournament?
I think the Yota Nation is a very good map.
Yeah.
Underrated.
I love
really like that one.
I love the way that building on the left-hand side with the spotlights, how the spotlights move when it's occupied.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Dominator was mentioning that the other day. I was watching a stream of his, and these little touches are great.
I quite like Crazy Beach as well. They would be my 2 standout maps. Quite like both of those. Phoenix says, is bunkering really that easy for stealth? Surely the MiGs wreck here. All I'll say is I just feel the later it goes, the better it is for GLA, because you've got Cash Bounty, you've got AP Bullet quads, you've got mobs if you get the upgrade, you've got buggies, you've got Jarman.
Yeah.
And your Scud Storms are going to do a lot more than the China Nuke, so... like we saw in the previous game, it only takes 1 or 2 scuds to hit, level 5's in play, and then it spirals pretty quickly. I think Inf needs to win or do significant damage before GLA gets to that stage.
Yeah. Before they can get a foundation and get going. Yeah, it's interesting that Fargo. How many Fargo with his Scud Storms? How many did he manage to get off? Was it 1 defense? I remember.
So he had one. They're ready. He had one, which was very important defensively when he took out Marakar's entire army.
Big right.
And then it only took, and he didn't even use them that well. It only took a couple of hits into Marakar's base, and he got level 5, and then it escalated from there. But well, my screen is starting with Marakar in the red. He has now the GLA Stealth.
And in his favourite colour, blue, Mr. Fargo, China Infantry, and the China Inf General is General Anvil Shinfei. Aha, hello.
Wow. I didn't. You know all the names.
I've got a little cheat piece of paper as well up on my wall.
Right.
I shouldn't be giving away my secrets like that. I could have been the font of all knowledge with the general names.
So Fargo's gone for 4 dozers.
Yeah.
And what else? What is he doing here? Well,
going immediately the 2 supplies at the back, sending a dozer right as well to the oil derrick.
No helix from Fargo.
No. So is that 3 war factories or 2?
2
and a forward. Oh, he's going 3 supplies off the bat. Yeah. And a barracks right hand side as well.
Well, he spent all his money pretty quickly, Fargo. Marakar has the double arms dealer. I actually like what Marakar's done here. I think he's thought Fargo could be going helix, and he's actually placed his production on the left side by that building that he can garrison, which is a pretty good anti-helix position. But unfortunately for Marakar, Fargo has not gone for a helix.
No. He's had some good breaks with his minigunners as well, surviving and taking out the odd unit.
Yeah.
There's a tech in the back on the right-hand side from Marakar, first one we see in. Looks like it's empty, though.
I still think
Marakar on that forward supply
is going to be very suspicious that it's a helix. Simply because Fargo doesn't actually have that many units out. So when you don't see many units, you think to yourself, it has to be a helix, but it's not.
Yeah, I think he sent those 2 techs on scouting missions looking for perhaps airfields. Don't know, I'm not sure, but yeah, they're empty, both of them.
Marakar's definitely quite happy and prepping for late game here, because you'll notice he's not got the tech veterancy.
Right.
So that means when he hits level 3, he can get full cash bounty.
Right, oh, I see.
And
interesting.
That's just telling us that Marakar's quite happy to go late game here. He's not trying to end this game at all. Those techs have gone out, tried to deny a few oil grabbers, and they're actually being super annoying, killing some trucks as well.
Marakar's already on 3 oils as well.
Fargo not paying attention. Could have garrisoned that mid-left building, but now Marakar's going to take that. Problem is, that one tech's just been so annoying, hasn't it? In the base, really distracted Fargo.
Yeah. Taken care of now, but he's in danger of...
Oh.
Yeah, he's having to sell up that forward supply. The quads are on it.
He was flaming his own supply briefly there.
He's flaming his own dozer a bit, I think. Oh, no. It's okay. He's moving it back.
Well, most people are now aware of what that's called. We know what that's called, don't we? It's called the Fargo Flame War.
Right.
When you damage your own buildings, units, or whatever.
Poor Fargo. Oh, big quad push. Look at this Quadzilla. Right hand side forward.
Well, that's gonna be taken out pretty quick. I've been kind of shocked by Fargo's lack of units this game.
Yeah.
I don't really know what he's been doing.
Look at the tunnels. Marakar's trying to get up as well on that right hand side forward.
I mean, Marakar's making a lot easier work of this than Fargo did.
Yeah. And he's pressing left hand side now with his quads. Chopping left and right, which is good. Keeps pulling the China infantry all over the place.
He's on his palace as well.
He's got good tunnels across. There's a tunnel up on the left-hand side as well, bunkering.
Oh.
Where? Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I say.
Oh. Oh.
I can't find.
Oh.
Dear. Oh my.
Wow.
He's in the base with a couple of quads now.
I mean, this has been the most aggressive, actually, Marakar's been in these games, and Fargo's struggling to deal with it.
Yeah. Well, one of the big impressions I got from the last game we had was that so much pressure came from Marakar as Inf against Fargo, whereas this time it's been a reverse, really.
Well,
Literally.
you can't be in this situation as Inf where GLA has more of the map, and
Yeah.
that's what we're seeing right now. This game won't last too long, I don't think. The way it's going, yeah.
There's not much left in it. He's expanded well behind as well, collecting from the crates in the middle on his side.
Fargo looks a bit frozen to me. Like,
yeah,
he's not controlling his units. They're just sort of being rallied into these quads. Didn't pull his outpost back from the terrorist either. More quads coming in. How many arms dealers is Marakar on? Just the 2, but he's adding a 3rd. And he has shoes. Does he have AP bullets? Not yet. Probably researching it though. Oh! CC scaffolds. Many CC scaffolds.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I do agree with Marakar. This game's over, and that's normally what you do.
Making units.
Oh.
I want the cash bounty.
He's not actually. Ironically, he's not actually got the. He's not got the cash. He has now.
At least I'm not trash camper.
Oh.
There we go.
20 bunkers. See ya. Right.
6 minutes. 6 minutes 40.
Well, that was a bit of a different one.
Yeah.
That actually can happen a lot when players play out like a 40-minute game.
Yes.
The reverse of it, they're just like, I don't want another one of those.
Shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seen that many times.
Yeah.
Well, we're 4-1. Marakar won off match point, so yeah.
Unjust said that was explicit from Marakar. That's a funny way to describe it. Daniel said Fargo being hit with the Uno reverse card. That's quite funny. That's quite funny. The Uno reverse card. That's a funny description. Well, it is Fargo's map. The question is, where does he want to go?
I think one of these maps we don't get. I don't know what your impression, but I got the impression one of the maps we don't get to see so often is. Let me see if I can just find out what it's called again. Storm Surge. Have you seen that one very often?
Storm Surge. Not that often, no.
No. Big map as well.
Not
I
seeing
quite like it,
too much of Poseidon's Lair either.
Not a favourite of mine, that one. Yeah. No. Some funny bugs on that one.
Are there?
Well, it's when the units fire the missiles, you don't see the trail normally until you get real close on it. You just see black dots flying across, and there's a shading issue as well, left to right side. How light the map is. One side's darker than the other, I think. Yeah, I think it's as well as the actual layout of it. It's not so. I mean, I quite like a lot of the maps, most of the maps, but yeah, the layout of it's a bit odd for me with the oils placed where they are. But anyway, just personal take on it. That one.
Yeah. Entropy's Empire here is what Fargo.
Oh, this could be quick. This is a small map, isn't it?
It is.
Can rush real fast on this. Yeah.
Might suit Fargo this.
Yeah.
Chat was enjoying the 3 command center scaffolds.
Why am I not surprised?
There's a lot of talk to me in the chat. Oh,
Stealth
okay.
China.
Very interesting. All right, well, I'll kick off. On the top left in the red, we have Marakar with the GLA Stealth.
And bottom right on Entropy's Empire, Fargo in blue, China Vanilla, and he's 4-1 down. He's got to start bringing these games back now because in big trouble otherwise.
I think as China here, just go for a ground assault. Don't bother with helixes against stealth. There's actually not that many pathways, so you don't have to worry about GLA going all over the place. So you just get a nice ground army together and push.
Yeah, you got your 3 docks you could immediately go for. You've got that oil. If you, well, yeah, just go with those wool factories and supplies and start banging it out.
Fargo's looking more confident in this. He's rallying out trucks. He looks like he's got a bit more of a plan this game than he did in the previous one. That truck rush... Well, it will get...
2 trucks out.
It will get to the supply. The terrorist is being rallied there.
Yeah, terrorist is going to get that truck, I reckon, left-hand side. Truck on the right-hand side taken out as well.
Has Fargo forgotten about that truck? He has.
Yeah, there's a tech coming in now from Marakar on a supply. Empty tech. Just shut my door. My dog's joining in with the commentary.
America's tech goes down. So Fargo's opting for a bit of a flamer rally here. From 1 to 3 war factories. Trying to get some oils behind this as well.
Yeah. He's got the capture upgrade, not going for the oil closest to his base yet.
Marakar lost a quad there. Might lose another quad, he does. But he did pick off a flamer in the process.
Still not gone for that oil.
Yeah, Marakar's only just getting some rebels out now. He's been pretty quick on the palace though.
Yeah.
And Fargo's getting his first oil. May get a second here unless Marakar tries to get some quads over there, which he's trying to. Although the terrorist looks like he'll get it, yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, a Vet 2 quad went down there.
Marakar with 2 quads and Fargo with another flame wall up on the right hand side this time. That building occupied near the oil is a pain in the bum. Marakar's in.
He's got a lot of RPGs in that, so Fargo's going to need multiple flamers to actually deal with that.
Quads coming now, yeah. Getting up his prop sensor on the right hand side is Fargo.
It's looking like a 5-1 to me, the way it's going. Although...
He's taken out quite a few quads with his Dragon and Gat left-hand side. It's a bit of a better result for Fargo.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get that oil again left-hand side, which I think he'll get it this time.
Throwing away his Vet 3 quad, Gat.
Bringing it back now.
But he is getting a flamer on those workers potentially there.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe going better for Fargo. I'm just thinking that Marakar's on a palace is the only thing here.
Yeah.
Fargo's not got any MiGs or anything yet.
No sign of an airfield from the China vanilla.
I think as well, if you get that many flamers, you should definitely invest in napalm.
Yeah. Yeah, that strikes me almost as like the difference. I don't think it's quite as bad, but it's a similar. It reminds me of a way of like you don't have your mobs with your AK-47s. You put napalm on your dragons.
You can just get a lot more done with them. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely a big changer, isn't it, for MiGs? The difference as well.
Yeah. In my mind, though, if you're equal against the China in terms of economy, you're very, very happy, and that's what we're seeing here when you're GLA.
Yeah.
I would even be happy to be even like an oil behind against China as GLA.
Marakar on battle buses. Fargo really pressing left-hand side. I mean, he's open for a counter-attack. Oh, no, he's got more units moving right now as well. I thought he was quite bereft of units. Though he's losing units left-hand side as well, isn't he?
He is.
Pouring them out, though.
The bus micro is good. The MiGs up
MiGs.
now, but still
Yeah.
no napalm.
Still no napalm.
But 2 MiGs can... Oh, Lotus was found and shot. Yeah, Fargo tried to get Marakar's oil there, but Lotus got taken out.
Pressing on the right-hand side with an army now. It's Fargo as well.
Well, that would be a big clearance if he clears that bunker, but he's not microing that flamer.
No, he
gets
taking
it
down
now.
his own gats.
But he does get the building.
Yeah.
And Napalm is now in play.
Yeah.
Actually now Marakar under a little bit more pressure.
Yeah. Jarman was on that right side, disappearing into his tunnel.
Fargo's looking to capture that right oil. He's sending Lotus up there. Flaming his own gat again. Flamed his own gat, yeah. And he's been sniped.
Jarman snipes. Marakar getting up his command center as well. He's got a black market up. Both, yeah, the docks have still got good money in, so...
What are these MiGs doing?
And the MiGs getting shot.
That was alright. One down.
That was a good strike.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a good strike.
Yeah. Now Fargo's actually level 3, so carpet and artillery, when there's no fortified structure, can get a lot done actually.
Yeah, yeah. He could take that oil out then in the middle, perhaps. Would you go for that oil in the middle then with those general powers?
I think I'd potentially carpet that arms dealer where there's that tunnel, and then move in with my units.
There's 2 arms dealers. There's 2 arms dealers right close together, isn't there? Left side.
Yeah, but I would place it where that tunnel is and the right side arms dealer, and move in with some flamers to kill the oil at the same time, because you then maybe beta pop. So yeah. So you're doing both. You're getting the oil and you're potentially killing some army and you're hitting an arms dealer.
Yeah. All he could do with his MiGs now with the battle bus popping, but he just made a real good strike with 3 MiGs on the right-hand side. Didn't lose one either. He's got the armor upgrade.
Lost his oil. Oh, there's a bomb truck from Marakar on the left near the arms dealers. It's a flamer.
Oh, right.
But the Fargo does actually have an outpost there, so yeah, this will be spotted. And didn't take anything out.
Took a dragon. No, it didn't. Yeah, dragon survived. It's a carpet left side.
Yeah, Fargo went for your went for your choice there, killing 2 arms dealers. I mean, if Marakar's low on the units, that's actually pretty scary now. If Fargo was to make that bus, which he's not doing, he is now. Actually, Marakar could find himself
as well.
in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, super late with those MiGs. Super late. Could have denied that bus, and then if you've denied the bus, then like there's nothing to deny the flamers. But small things like that make a big difference. Because look at this bus now going in and out, just clearing. Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be waiting for the buses and then having the MiGs, you know, just loitering with intent, perhaps. I know it's easier said than done, but Marakar using them well, being given rein to do that in and out like that.
I think Fargo could get. You see the left supply where Marakar's trying to build one more tunnel.
Yeah.
If he sneaked a few flamers in there and had the MiGs sort of on standby over the water, I think that's a real easy way to deny a supply of Marakar's there. But he's at the moment just headbutting into Marakar's line of defence.
Yeah.
But he's thinking about it now. These flamers on the left starting to creep.
Yeah.
Dodgy MiGs there.
Yeah. Massive flame wall now, and inferno cannons for Fargo. Jarman snipes the dragon left side.
Yeah.
Both level 4, but Fargo's quite a bit ahead on XP. That's a scrapped up battle bus as well.
I think it's GPS'd as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
No subliminal from Fargo, which is a big mistake. Do like that upgrade. I don't know what these MiGs are doing. These are on a bit of a flyby. But he does have chain guns and he does have napalm, so he's got a few upgrades.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised Fargo is happy to chill, because I know he's an oil up, but I said earlier I don't care being an oil up. I mean, when you're the GLA, you've got all those markets, you've got cash bounty.
Yeah, Marakar's on 3, 4, 5, at least 5 markets. The carpet again in the middle from...
Well, that carpet actually bunkered that bus finally.
Yeah. If he hadn't have got that bus, that would have been hardly anything done with that carpet there. It would have it wouldn't have even taken a tunnel down to the hole.
It got some workers on the main supply. But,
right.
Yeah, I think definitely nice to bunker the bus. Fargo flamed his own bunker there. Scaffold. I actually like the idea of this bit of a bunker crawl with Infernos, but he's given up on it because he flamed him. He flamed himself.
Oh, there's a bus and Gats coming in from the right now. Oh, and quads from the left. MiGs coming in. Big moment.
Oh, Marakar actually drove into a flame wall there. He lost his bus to the MiGs, and Fargo's actually dealt with that. Yeah, I think you got to say that went better for Fargo, that.
Yeah.
He's mined out Fargo almost on all 3 suppliers in his main base, so it's going to be 2 oils. He's getting an internet centre. Marakar still has 4k on the left supply that he had to sell. He's got just under 7k on the right and 4k in his main supply.
I don't think Fargo's going to be very impressed with all this line of tunnels.
The Kampong.
Yeah. Yeah. He's pressing right hand side now with some units.
Serves him right, really. I think I don't know why he just didn't get one big blob and go in one position. Like, what he's doing now is making it easier to defend against. He's not guarding his Infernos.
MiG's coming in on the bus.
Oh, we won't be happy about his MiGs hitting that building in the middle either.
Oh. Yeah.
Bus was taken out, but actually that really was very fine for Marakar. Like, the whole army's been reset. Marakar is very chill with all the markets.
Yeah. He's on the downward slope for level 5 now as well, Marakar. Both of them on 4k, but Fargo a bit ahead.
Look what AP Bollock quads do when the units are in small groups.
Yeah. That's a decent MiG strike.
Yeah.
Still 2 quads surviving there. Oh no, they're all gone now. Wow, it's going to be eco, isn't it? Secondary eco. Although Fargo's got the internet center up, he's got quite a few hackers out and about as well.
Yeah, but still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 markets and an oil. Not killing that oil was a bit criminal, really.
Yeah.
And look at that.
Oh, bomb truck.
That was nice.
Did you see the bomb truck?
Yeah, that was nice.
Oh. Goldfish would have liked that.
Oh, ExCaL did get picked off there. And Fargo is very close to level 5.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's going to try one last EMP attack. Marakar's actually got a 3rd arms dealer on the right side.
See buggies now for the first time, Marakar.
Nice. Picks off the flamers pretty easily.
I had to remind myself what GLA Marakar was then.
There's another bomb truck here. Fargo sees it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fargo gets it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. I mean, it's going to be real tough for Fargo, isn't it? Now with the secondary kill
Yeah,
as it is.
I actually think Marakar can win the tournament here because I do believe if you had a China blob together, because there's not that many pathways, it can be very difficult to deal with. But I think Fargo did this wrong. He was attacking in small groups.
Yeah, left and right.
And Marakar, well, is he going to get... Yeah, he's on power as well. That's 100% game. That's 100% game.
Yeah.
2 reactors for Marakar there. And he's not far from level 5 either, Marakar. So, Sneak and Anthrax.
That right-hand side where Fargo was pushing at times in the game was stronger as well for Marakar, I thought. It's more built up.
Yeah.
Quicker.
And I think he's going to get the
bomb
oil.
Truck. On the oil, yeah.
So an EMP on...
EMP.
A little bit of the infrastructure.
Mines, which Marakar's immediately clearing with his workers. Yeah.
Boyka says a waste. I agree. Waste by Fargo. Wasted too much here, which you can't afford to do in this matchup.
The MiGs again. Losing 2.
Now that is level 5. Ooh. Rebel ambush in the base. Sneak attack. Carpet
from Fargo.
That doesn't even kill the sneak. But if Marakar kills the reactor, that would kill the sneak, so he's got to be careful there. Okay, well the MiGs kill the sneak anyway, so you might as well gun down the reactor, but looks like he's going for a hacker and some MiGs here.
Oh, that quad's going on mines. No, he's surviving so far. What? Oh, it does go down. But the other quad's wrecking trucks.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at these rebels trying to capture buildings.
Oh, Anthrax used on the flamers here. So that's Fargo's army destroyed. And oh my word, we got more CC scaffolds. And Fargo has lost his CC and Fargo is out.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye, says
Marakar says bye. Yeah.
Dear.
Well, Marakar is now a match point, set point, tournament point.
Yeah.
Boyka's saying the best way to win with China is to push, combine with general powers and a huge flavor blob. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Boyka's saying Fargo didn't blob. Technically speaking, Fargo didn't blob. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the good way to put it. You need to blob. Well, it's going to be interesting to see how Marakar does it then. If he does blob or not.
I think Marakar can win this. I do think in China GLAs is good. So.
Yeah.
So Fargo is in a bit of danger here. Oh look, camping every game with 30 tunnels.
Camping every game with 30 tunnels. Do you know, if that was me, I'd be pretty good at the cheeky flame. I'd say yes and remind me of the score.
He's accused me of that before, and I've said I'm happy to make more.
Well, there's two sides to the game, isn't it? It's not all offense. I got to remember that with my own game, actually. I'm too hell for leather attacking. I need to just remember there's times you can sit back and build a bit. You don't have to go for it 100% every time from the start.
Yeah. Right. Oh. It's still
Keep
going.
Talking big boy. Keep talking big boy. He finishes with Marakar does.
Oh boy. Well, you might want to start prepping some questions for the interview, but we start in the top left. Can he survive? It is Fargo with the GLA stealth.
Mr. Big Boy Fargo, Marakar says, and in red, bottom right, China Vanilla for Marakar, who's stomping this final at the moment, it has to be said.
Yeah.
Yes.
Been in China. Do you have time for an interview,
Sorry, yeah.
by the way? Marakar.
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
You sure?
Yeah.
You know Marakar.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me just get food in and get my bed ready. Yeah.
Okay. Check your schedule for tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh dear. He takes it all in good humour, though, doesn't he? This ribbing over the interviews, which is good.
Right, so let's have a look at Marakar here. He's getting 3 pretty fast war factories. Truck rush coming in as well, and he's getting the supplies later. So Fargo's going to find himself under a little bit of heat, literally, because there's going to be 3 flamers.
No terrorist. There's a terrorist trying to get across, but he's well out of position. This truck's going to get in.
Like what Marakar's done there, he's gone straight to the supply where the terrorist is like furthest away. Yeah.
Gets a worker. Yeah, there's a tech across, but that's a distraction, pain in the. And there's a dragon following up as well. Can deny that tunnel.
Yeah,
he does.
No tunnels.
He moves to deny.
Marakar didn't scrap deny. Fargo should get that scrap.
He does.
If he gets a few techs together, he may be able to hold against these flamer rallies. How's the micro? We're about to find out. He nearly lost 1 tech.
Dragons eat through techs quick, don't they? We just saw it there. Oh, he's lost it.
Oh dear.
There's 2 more. He's going dragons, isn't he? The 2 dragons following up as well.
Yeah, Fargo's not microing at all here. With micro, you can beat dragons. You have to dance around them and you can outrange them, but
yeah,
this is looking dreadful at the moment for Fargo. Fargo's only plus is he's got 1 tech in Marakar's base.
Yeah. Going for the dozer.
But he's more distracted.
It'll take forever and a day.
He's more distracted by holding than microing that tech. He does actually dodge the mines.
There's an outpost coming in, killing workers as well on that top supply. Oh no. That's 4 workers splattered then.
It's a tense situation. The pressure is definitely on. Fargo not microing his quads there either.
Oh dear. Tech still harassing for Fargo. Walking into gats though.
Definitely trapped out. Yeah.
Yeah. Goes down. There's a dragon on that tunnel as well of Fargo. It opens up with a wall now. Flame wall. Yeah. Grenade tech finishes off the. Can get the scrap and get super tech.
That is a super tech. That is a super tech.
Oh, is it already?
Yeah. So that basically microed well means you can't just rally in flamers 1 by 1. So Marakar needs to enter the Boyka phase now, which is the blob phase. Because the single units now have been quelled. He can't get much more done with those. But Fargo's actually feeling good with that super tech, and he's looking to push back, maybe.
He needs to pop from that tunnel by the oil left-hand side. As dragon coming in, he pops with a top extractor.
Okay.
Right.
You were I could hear in your voice you were like, why is he why is he popped with the top extractor?
What was that? I think that's all he had in the tunnel, perhaps.
Yeah.
Give him the benefit of the doubt there. But he's still holding that position, so that's good. Needs to work her out, though, to repair that. Somehow that tunnel survived by the skin of its teeth. And there is the famous top extractor with the quads. Lovely.
It's actually a scrapped top extractor, that. It had a bit of extra scrap on it.
Oh, needs to get out of there. Oh, no, this ain't going to work out. Quads and gats, surely not.
Horrible engagement for Fargo. Lost
He's
his
got the
super
chain
tech.
gun upgrade as well, Marakar.
Lost his super tech, lost all his quads.
The whole lot.
Yeah.
No.
Fargo is on a palace though, so there will be a bus on the way.
I mean, he's got that oil on the left, but I don't know for how long. Tunnels down to the hole. Marakar's not finished it off yet, though.
I actually think Fargo is okay at the moment. Because if he gets the bus out, there's no airfield, and it doesn't look to be an airfield anytime soon. The bus can get a lot done. There's a lot of chain gun gats though.
Yeah. Command center going up for Marakar. The back.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get hunted. But he's got plenty of dozers still in play, 4 dozers.
Picking up a gat cannon there, yeah. Nice.
Well, we saw Fargo do that in the reverse. The difference is Marakar did kill that right oil, whereas Marakar is bunkering that off, but...
Yeah, it's on 3 oils now as well, Marakar, moving with a big gat army right side, but
the battle
it's a good army
buses,
to meet it.
they can do a
Yeah.
lot with no MiGs on the field.
Yeah.
I think he's overextending maybe, though. Is he?
Yeah.
No? Okay. Yes, he is. No need to get them bunkered like that. I don't know why he's getting them bunkered like that. Look.
It's really headstrong. It's just like a rush of blood or something.
Like you pick
Gat cannon wrecking as well.
You pick a few off and then you go back.
Yeah. I don't quite understand that. What a waste.
I mean,
Jarman's coming up for Fargo.
Both players are level 3, so Fargo has
Yeah.
cash bounty. I think the difference here is Marakar going to get that oil instantly? Yes, he is.
Oh, it survived.
Oh.
Carpet and artillery. Wow.
Okay.
How on earth did that happen? Oh well.
More buses for Fargo.
Bit of fortune for Fargo. Needs a worker on that, repairing it straight away.
Right, we do have MiGs and napalm now, so the buses aren't as effective as... Well, I was going to say they were, but they weren't even that effective without MiGs on the field.
I like how Marakar's repairing that building on the left-hand side by the oil with a dozer. I like that. Nice bit of awareness to get some RPG.
Oh.
No! Did you just see what I saw then?
Yeah,
the tech.
the terrorists. Yeah.
Oh, no! Oh, that's painful.
He was greedy again. I mean, I don't know why he just didn't unload and take it out. He seemed to delay slightly, and then it was
Yeah.
disaster.
You can put mines on the bunker, can't you? Right hand side by the oil.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Protect it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we
He's
have
got mines.
3 GPS buses there though, and he's
Oh, wow.
he's denied that dozer.
Yeah. Inferno cannons. Marakar.
Well, this is the blob Boyka was talking about.
Yeah. He's pressing left with his units. Got to watch out for those mines. Oh, he's going to go on the mines.
He's found the mines. He's also found...
Oh, no! 3 buses in 5 seconds gone. What the heck?
And I do believe taking that bunker, you can't actually shoot the oil. Yeah, so he's had to exit the bunker to shoot the oil.
Gat's coming across trying to save it. It's going to be close.
You can maybe control fire, like just above the oil to maybe shoot it from that bunker, but you can't directly shoot it.
Yeah. Well, he's causing some damage with that bunkered corrugated shed, and he's got a quad trying to finish off the...
He really wants to take that down. I think he
He's
will,
got
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the blob is happy to sit and wait left-hand side, but those Inferno cannons opening up now. Yeah, Fargo's got to react to that.
That's the Boyka. Oh boy. That
Could've
just
been a
can't...
lot
I mean,
better.
just chain gun gats. You can't do terrorists like that into chain gun gats.
Yeah.
That's where I probably would sack 1 bus. You don't even have to fill it up completely, just to click down a few Infernos. That trade's okay.
Right. Yeah.
But there's no point wasting units like that.
Wow, those MiGs on the right-hand side could come in and hit a tunnel while he's...
I think he's waiting for a bus pop, but he's
Right.
actually opting for the Stinger. But
Yeah.
I disagree with that from Marakar, because now
Right.
Like, if there were buses, they would have a window
Yeah.
now to just come in, maybe pick off a unit or two and go back.
Well, at the moment, this is looking quite comfortable for Marakar again, isn't it? I mean, there's the blob on the right. I mean, there's squads now trying to get to grips with this army, but no.
He's trying the Boyka again, and just...
No. Didn't work. German snipes and goes down.
I don't know why he's given up with buses.
There's one. Solitary Inferno cannon moving into suiciding on the left-hand side for Marakar. Oh, there's Elix as well for Marakar now. What's it? This is going to be mines. Yeah, nice mine drop.
Oh, everything coming in.
Yeah.
Well, Coach Boyka called it, didn't he? Combined
side,
with General
yeah.
Powers, Migs and Blob. And what can
Yeah.
Stealth do? Stealth's trying to counter-attack in the left.
Counter-attack left side, yeah. GPS scrambled eggs on those quads. Oh, Marakar's coming back with his units.
What's
Wow.
Fargo got here? He's got a GPS tech.
Yeah.
He's hitting
Yeah,
a few
two tech
trucks,
opening
but
up.
I
Yeah.
mean the MiGs can just click it, or even the Helix can just click it down. What's Fargo's
level 4.
markets looking like? He's only got 2, but he was about to have 1, but he's still got an oil.
Yeah.
He's still got
RT.
an oil.
Not collecting off the supply on the right-hand side. Looks like trying to rebuild that supply.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of money there still, 13k.
But look at all the units moving in on that area again from the blob. Blob attack.
Oh, he's popped.
It's the blobby.
He just popped quads into napalm on the left.
Nice.
And his
Nuts.
and
Any
his
last
Jarman.
words?
I think he lost his Jarman as well. Oh my!
America.
Oh wow!
Any last words, honourable man-child?
Wow.
Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, what's this? Rebel ambush on the airfield, gunning down MiGs for Fargo. One last throw of the dice, perhaps, and his quads moving in.
Well, the quads are on top of those infernos.
Yeah. Marakar level 5 now. Fargo miles behind on XP.
Yeah.
All those rebels cleared up by Elix.
Marakar
Quite
spamming
a
a
few.
lot of hackers actually, very confident.
Yeah, he's got a lot of hackers, yeah.
But I do think he's in an economic situation now. When there's one market, one oil, and he's kicked Fargo off that 13k dock, he can actually camp. It's China now.
Yeah.
You can out camp the GLA when you're that much ahead.
Yeah. EMP coming in.
Toby's saying it's going to be one heck of an interview. Start
get to
thinking
drop.
about questions in the chat, guys, and we'll do our best to ask.
Yeah. Carpet coming in again from Marakar.
Now there seems to be more ECMs than damage here. Although the MiG combined with the MiGs, it's enough by the look of it. But Fargo is literally just attack moving. He needs to click down those couple of gaps, really. That is the definition of micro. You've got to look at what you're fighting and react a bit.
Well, he doesn't want to give in, does he? He's hanging on. He's fighting on. There's a new cup for Marakar now as well.
Well, if he somehow gets level 5, I mean, you can delete a lot of the hackers if an Anthrax gets in. And then, of course, you've got the sneak to play around with. Cash bounty can keep him alive to some degree. But I think that 12k supply is key. Marakar needs to keep him off that supply. He does not want to... He doesn't want to find tunnels like that, in my opinion. A lot of MiGs went down there.
Yeah.
And crucially, more XP for Fargo. who, yeah, can pop there and just pick off a few extra units.
He's got some captured quads as well, Fargo. Sorry, Gats.
Gattles, or Cattles as he'd call them, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's close to level 5 now, and he's remaking his CC. Yeah.
Workers clearing mines on the right,
If Fargo somehow managed to win this, the Trash Talk reverse, the reverse Uno card, as it was mentioned, would be...
quite something.
Yeah, quite significant, yeah.
There's a Lotus on the right-hand side for Marakar. Hiding in the wreckage of that building.
That oil is so important for Fargo as well.
Yeah, he's
like
only got the one market still.
Imagine,
no, 2 markets.
Because Marakar used the carpet and arty on that. Imagine if that had taken it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
was
was quite a while ago now, wasn't it?
Cannon.
Yeah, rolling into position.
No neutron shell upgrades just yet. Does finish off the bunkered bus there. Now you do have to be on your toes as GLA, because when there's a nuke on the field and now a nuke cannon, you need to click on that and check if there's a neutron on it.
Marakar just carpeted Black Market down to the whole left side.
He has got the full satellite scan thing, so you can see the whole map here, Marakar.
Fargo trying to get command center up left side.
Still no neutron, but Fargo's got to be so careful because he's really committed. Because if you neutron a scaffolded tunnel, you still kill everything in it.
Yeah.
And Fargo's...
Oh right, really?
Yeah. So Fargo's got himself level 5 now.
Yeah.
He has got his CC as well. He's been very sloppy with the units. He's got to be careful how he uses that Anthrax, because I do think 3 Gats, especially a Vet 3-1 with chain guns, could actually shoot the Anthrax down if he's not careful.
Trying to move in on the nuke to take it out. Yeah. He should get it with a quad.
Nope.
Oh, the quad goes down. Oh dear. Here comes the Tox bomb. My.
Oh, I don't agree
Dropping
with that.
it on the nuke.
No, I don't agree with that.
Oh dear.
I think he needed to try and get some of the hackers.
Yeah.
No.
Artillery coming in from Marakar now. MiG striking. It seems such an overkill, a Tox bomb for a nuke cannon like that.
And
Instead of going for those...
Where's the sneak?
I haven't seen it. Artillery took out a Black Market left side. Oh,
there's the sneak.
Rebel ambush again and a sneak same time. Oh, the Lick's moving. Gatlick's moving in on the sneak tunnel though. Big pop.
Oh, it's a napalm bomb from the Gatlicks.
Wow, look at that.
Did you see that? Oh my word. Do you know what that was? That was a true Fargo pop. He popped a terrorist into that napalm and blew up his entire pot and the sneak in the napalm.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's what it was. Like, the napalm alone wouldn't have been enough to kill that. But he literally...
well, I did wonder.
Yeah, he literally popped a terrorist with his quads and killed his self-killed his own army.
Well, that's going to be... Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he's not giving up. I mean, he's prepping another TT. There's a carpet left side going for the Black
There's
Market.
neutron. There's neutron. Yeah, he's just lost his full tunnel to neutron as well. Down in the bottom. I think there was a bus in there too. Oh boy.
Oh yes, look at that nasty nuke.
Oh boy.
Let's sell that tunnel up. That's the best you could hope for and do in that moment, I guess. MiG striking.
You've got to desperately try and kill the nuke cannon or sell the tunnel back.
Oh, that TT, that tech. Oh no, it wasn't the TT prepped. Ran onto the mines. He's dropped the mines on the arms dealer as well.
Fargo did
nice
kill
mine drop.
an oil there. I actually missed that. He's got a war factory as well. Interesting standoff now, because you got sort of internet centre and an oil. Fargo somehow has still been allowed to have an oil here, but it might go down now to this nuke. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about the nuke. Yeah. 2 tunnels as well. Cool. Imagine if Fargo had a Scud Storm now.
He can't afford it.
No.
What he's got to do now is be so efficient with sneak attacks, picking off hackers, anthraxing hackers, trying to find a window to kill Marakar's oil.
Marakar moving up a nuke cannon on the right with that army, although he's splitting the army. Yeah, Fargo pressing with some quads on the left side. There's another drop coming in from Marakar. What's this? EMP misses the quads.
I think a bomb truck from Fargo would take that right side oil out. There's no detection there. Don't know why he doesn't try a bomb truck. People are calling that Fargo Pot Pro Max.
Oh dear. Pro Max. Wow, this is a 21-minute game. Quite a game this is.
Yeah, Fargo's now mined out with only 2 markets. And there's
Carpet coming in again from
coming in.
Marakar. Yeah.
You gotta try and pop to shoot those before they get in, but he's not done that at all. But it's only gone down to the hole, so
Yeah.
it will rebuild.
Sneak attack, right hand side. Blix is on it. No, he's backed away. Yeah. MiGs are coming in though.
Oh, the MiGs had a bit of a... I don't know what those MiGs were doing.
Oh, the Lynx is going down as well.
Bit of a panic there from Marakar.
Keep away from the mines.
Well, the reactor explosion
nuke cannon
will tell Fargo that there are mines there, so he shouldn't go into them, but he still is going into them.
Getting awfully close. Oh, he is still, yeah.
Now that
Nuke
neutron
cannon trying to get in position.
That neutron nuke cannon can keep flushing out.
Yeah.
Fargo here. Oh my word! Did you see that?
It's caught the side of the building there, didn't it?
And it neutroned itself. Oh my
goodness! I didn't notice it neutroned itself. I noticed it hit it.
Oh,
wow, that's crazy. There's another one trying to move in though.
He's trying again. It's actually quite an intense situation right now. He's lost another hacker. Fargo's
moving onto the mines with his Vet 3 quad.
Painful. Marakar has repositioned that neutron.
Yeah, he's got it now.
But Fargo's tunnel is empty. More MiGs.
MiGs are trying to clear.
Loses more MiGs. That is a Vet 3 quad, so that cannot be disabled.
He tried to pop workers and a Jarman by the looks of it, I think, from that tunnel. But
and it's been
they
neutral.
got killed.
Oh boy.
Both those nuke cannons now opening up on the tunnel.
You see what I mean? Imagine now an anthrax on the CC killing a load of hackers, and suddenly you can kind of almost do something. Fargo moving closer to these nuke cannons.
Did you see that? The EM... Oh, whatever.
The neutron?
The name of that unit. No, the Vet 3 quad got in, killed one of the nuke cannons.
Yeah.
Wasn't disabled by the
no
EMP doodar of.
Yeah, the ECM, the Vet.
ECM.
ECMs
That's it.
Can't disable Vet 3 quads. No.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Yeah. Oh, he's trying to TT. Is he trying to TT the
He is.
Oh, what's he doing there? What's he? He
He's
got it.
Actually
My
got
goodness.
it. Yeah, he's actually got it.
I thought that was messed up as well, but he got it. What a crazy game this is.
Yeah.
Tox bomb coming in now from Fargo.
But Marakar has to tactically place gats to intercept
he's
that.
flying it right over the gats. Yeah.
That's intentional from Marakar. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
well
a good
played.
Good deny. Artillery on another market. Fargo is getting more and more broke here. He's on one market now.
Yeah.
And he cannot use his tunnels because that sneak attack's being constantly neutroned.
Yeah. There's quads there, GPS quads, but moving away from that nuke cannon now. I thought he might have gone for it then, but no. There's a lot of quads protecting that nuke cannon now.
Fargo's just lost his last market to Migs and Carpet as well. So Fargo's officially broke now.
I think that's going to be it then, surely. Look at all the hackers Marakar still got in the internet center.
Fargo can't even play around with his own tunnels now. He's losing his remaining units to the building. I think you're going to find him quit out here. Yeah, camp more.
He says.
Yeah.
Fargo defeated. There you go. Yeah.
Bye-bye, says Marakar. And that was it. Yeah. So Marakar is the champion of the 20k tournament. With a 6-1, you've got to say that is convincing. We do still have a third place match between Lift Truck and Dominator.
That's tonight. Is that tonight?
No, that's going to be Wednesday, I believe. So, yeah. We've had the main final before the third place, but I mean, I don't mind as long as they get organised right. So, yeah. And,
well, that was quite a last game. Yeah.
We can add him to the call and do a bit of an interview if you like. So.
Yeah. That was quite a difference on eco there. Marakar 191,000 to Fargo's 135.
Yeah. So, what sort of questions have you got for Marakar?
Yeah, I'll have a little think.
Have
a little think. Yeah.
He's happy to have an interview, so let's bring him in. Of course. Right. Right, we're both here. Just giving Marakar a call now.
Yeah.
He said sure, so he's just getting himself together, I guess.
Yep, I am.
Oh, there he is.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello, congratulations. So you win the first ever 20k tournament. How'd you feel about that?
Yeah, I felt great. It was a pretty clean set for the most part.
Yeah.
Prior to game one, the chat, and how many votes did we actually have there? We had quite a few votes, actually, because we've had a lot of viewers. But they had you of like 76% chance to win overall, and you've been convincing throughout this format. So, yeah, it's been new maps. It's been a completely new format in a way. How do you like it?
I mean, honestly, I enjoy this format just because you can really play and tinker with like the increased number of build orders. So it really does test your sort of theory crafting and creativity a little bit.
Yeah.
Unironically, I think someone who would be pretty like insane at this format would be someone like, for example, Spalding, just because this format is a lot more favored around your sort of min-maxing of build orders, and obviously no one's played 20k prior to this, so
True.
there's nothing to go off of. I feel like people who generally have like a good sense of developing game plans or like developing strategies would really enjoy this format, and it's honestly something very refreshing from 10k when you have to deal with the same no eco crap, for example, than like a tank versus US or nuke versus US. Here it's like a little more even, there's more wiggle room.
Do you think, here's a question for you, do you think it changes the balance at all?
Yes, absolutely. Without a doubt, it changes balance. Like, I think normally if you look at that matchup, China Stealth, you'd always favor Stealth, especially on a really, really choky map. But when you can play very hyper-aggressive in the beginning, like you saw in that last game with the 3 War Factories, you can very, very clearly see that there is like a tip in the balance. I mean, we saw something similar when Oil Rampage used to be trending for a while, like when heavy eco starts were essentially favoring the Chinas and super weapon more. in comparison to the GLAs in the beginning.
Right.
So similar vein to that, but obviously 20k is starting cash is a little more universal, whereas Royal Rampage is just one map.
There's a question from Mamo in the chat. I think partly tongue in cheek, but he might be referencing some of the back and forth that was going on throughout, and that is, why did Mara's mentality embrace the one of Mohammed GT throughout the set? Is he a degenerate? Do not censor anything. That's Mamo's question.
I mean, you know, when someone likes to talk a lot, there's a saying. I mean, how do I say this without saying a swear word? Let's say the more you screw around, the more you find out. Basically, that's the best way to put it. You know.
Well, for context, there's been a bit of back and forth between the two of you. Well, more Fargo's sort of few comments on you, or whether that's the forum or Discord or whatever the previous set. So yeah.
I mean, Fargo keeps calling me trash, even though he probably I think he got the same scoreline as Pepsi in this tourney. Versus me. So I mean, Pepsi's probably better than Fargo. Like, let's be honest here. I think if we're picking the better of the two, I think we know it's obviously Pepsi. But like, just to kind of go on a little bit of a tangent, if I will, it was very interesting to see how Fargo progressively was going from big talk to little talk to no talk when the games weren't going his way. I'm not sure what was up with that. I mean, towards the end there, I mean, you know, earlier this week I actually learned how to do a pelvic exam, and I really want to thank Fargo for letting me demonstrate that on him. You know, like it is something that doctors need to know how to do, and thankfully nothing wrong was with Fargo, although I might have probed a little bit too much because there was a bit of red dripping from his behind. I'm not sure what was that about though.
Right.
Well, us Brits appreciate a bit of sarcasm. But yeah, I mean, as a neutral comment, honest, I think the relationship's not really recovered since the World Series match you had there, has it? It's been a bit frosty since that, really.
Yeah, I mean, and leading up as well, I think, yeah.
Coming back to gameplay, I mean, Boyka's thrown in a question here, and he said, maybe an easy answer here, but who gave you more pressure, Domi or Fargo, set-wise?
Honest answer, Domi.
Yeah.
I was more worried about Domi because Domi's very good at, like, sort of theory crafting. Even if it's not the right theory craft, I think his theory crafting is on the better end of most people.
Right.
When it comes to like strats.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So couple of questions.
Sure.
So I guess you'd like to see 20k played again, then someone else as well bring it into a tournament.
Yeah, I would love 20k to honestly be like its own niche thing.
Seri's asked. Seri in the chat's asked for a 2v2 version of it.
Yeah, that would be interesting as well.
That'd be super chaotic, honestly.
Yeah, and from all of the games you played, is there a particular strat, a new meta that you've most pleased you, that you've thought up yourself, that you remember at all from 20k?
I think there's two in particular that I loved, and I did these two like throughout the tourney. One was the strat I did in game one, which is the double TNT. Because I feel like with double TNT, your options are so open in terms of how you use those TNTs. You can use them to clear the tunnels on the map to secure map control. You can just use them on an arms dealer. You have 2 TNTs, so in a GLA mirror, you can reset Palace because you have more than enough terrorists to kill a Palace. It was a cool build loader that honestly, it took a while for me to think about, like going into this tourney, and then one day I kind of just realized that TNTs are really hard to intercept in the beginning to begin with.
Yes,
and putting 2 of them just makes it even more difficult.
Even harder.
It's the same ideas what most people went with when it came to like China's of going like double licks with double airfield, but this is essentially the GLA version of it, which is like a high power, like high tempo build. The other build
And-
in particular I really liked was 5 dozers as US. That was
Yes.
the barracks build that I found.
That's my favorite. Seeing 5 dozers just for the heck of it is, yeah, something else. Excellent. And also, just one last question from, well, not so much the last question, just a point really. Thinking all the way back to, I know it seems a long time now to cast, thinking back to the super weapon GLA. Was that the first game or second game? You must have been very pleased when you had the GLA that you stopped Fargo bottom right on those oils. You were quicker across and foiled his attempt to take those oils, because you got them, didn't you, and bunkered in well.
I mean, in that situation, when you just lose to like a build order loss and you're playing the reverse of that, I find it very often that like your opponent will just copy what you did because they'll think,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, build was good.
It worked.
Let me just do
Yeah.
what it did. It owned me. Surely it'll own them. But like I knew he was gonna do that anyway, so I kind of played around that. Even if
Yeah.
he stopped that tunnel, by the way, because I remembered he was like annoyed about stopping that tunnel. That actually didn't matter that much because I had a worker in that technical that was coming with the TNTs. So
Yes.
even if he stopped that, I still was gonna bring another worker anyway. So it
Yeah,
didn't
finish
actually
it
make
off.
a difference.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I know in his perspective, it looked like it was like game ending, but trust me, it wasn't game ending. I had another worker.
Well, good. Well played. It was very comfortable victory and worthy winner of ExCaL's first ever 20k tournament. Brilliant.
Yep. Well
Yeah.
played.
And big shout outs to Zamboa, aka Baloney, Oxygen, Alfie as well, and Jazz for sponsoring this tourney. And thank you, ExCaL, for
We did
hosting
actually
a
have
very niche format.
well, we did actually get a very nice prize pool for the first one. So yeah, really really nice. Excellent. All right, we'll let you go
hoping
there.
to see more of these. Yeah. I'm hoping to see more of the 20Ks, but I'm optimistic, but you know my optimism and how it is.
All right. Okay. Well played. Congratulations once again. Thanks, Alfie, as well for
Pleasure.
joining. That was enjoyable. Really had fun with that. So
Yeah, it was great. I was thinking because I'd enjoyed streaming a few of them along the way, and then when you sent us an invite to join with you, I was very very pleased. You made an old man happy, so that's great.
All right, good stuff. Right, I'm going to leave it there. I've got to get myself together because I've got something on a little bit later. But yeah, GG's and see you soon.
Yeah, bye guys.
All right, bye.
GG's, take care. Bye.
All right, well, there you have it, guys. That's the interview. A lot of you still stuck around for that, so a little bit of an insight there on what Marakar thought of the balance of this format. How, some of his thoughts with strategy and his overall thoughts on the set. If you've liked 20k, and maybe it's something we can actually do more of, I think a 2v2 would be obviously a new thing to do as well. Very chaotic, I'd assume, too. But yeah, I enjoyed hosting it, and we're going to get the third place sorted Wednesday. Won't be on this channel, though. I don't think it's confirmed who's streaming that yet, but if you check in the description, there's a link to the tournament in the forum, and it will no doubt be posted there who actually is going to be casting that. But anyway, for me, until next time, I'm going to head off, so GG's, and see you soon.